Yeah.
I mean, if you really wanted to reach out and, I don't understand why he doesn't want to get the gamer community on his side. I mean, I understand if he thinks it's childish or whatever, but seriously? Calling them a bunch of man babies, adult man babies or whatever? That's just stupid.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense to me at all.
Yeah, the man's got his head shoved so far up his own ass that he's seeing the light of day.
Yeah, he freaking. I know they also fired Candace Owens.
They fired her?
Yeah,
When?
I think it happened like 2 days ago, or maybe just like yesterday. But it looks like it was because she wasn't going along with like the same stuff that Ben Shapiro wanted, like the whole super pro Israel
Oh,
type
Ben
stuff.
Shapiro can get bent.
Yeah. She was just like, look, we shouldn't just rush in there. We need, there's bad stuff going on both sides. We should kind of just like see what's going on. And then he's like,
Yeah, we
no,
should
fuck that.
test the water, see what the heck's going on. Well, okay. Look, whenever Israel gets in the way, because he's a Jew, he's going to, he becomes the most emotional, effeminate bastard I've ever seen. He becomes the thing that he criticizes.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, dude, if you cannot remain impartial in this, then fine. Don't remain impartial. But you cannot let that make your decisions for you.
Yep.
And you can't sit there and just blame others for not going with it.
Yeah, all of his. I got so sick of him.
Well, yeah. Well, Ben Shapiro's another one of those guys who's so full of himself that he's dude's more arrogant than I've ever met. It's like, oh, I'm so smart. I was a lawyer. It's like, yeah, I've met some really dingbat lawyers too. So
Oh, yeah.
it's the same position of like, I have my PhD. Like, I've met some really stupid doctorates, people with doctorates.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's like, just because you're willing to sit through 1,500 hours of bullshit doesn't mean you're a smart person.
Yeah. If anything, it means you're stupid.
No, it means you're tolerant.
Yeah. It's like,
Or you can put up with a lot of crap.
I ain't waiting for this shit. Fuck that.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, I have better things to do than
Yeah.
sit in a room and try to prove how smart I am to a bunch of jackasses that don't actually care.
Yeah. It's like, why? Yeah, it's like, why do I care about any of this? I don't. I don't.
Yeah.
Now I'm doing the one chip challenge. I mean the one brush challenge. Jeez.
Oh, the one brush challenge? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
I mean, I've technically been doing that for all of her streams. I pick my one brush and I'm just like, yeah, that's the one I want to use.
I don't think I could even do the one chip challenge. Hot Cheetos burn
Hot
my
Cheetos are
thumb.
disgusting.
Yeah, just
No
that
offense.
burns me. No, I mean, like,
I
I
know
don't
a
like
bunch of people are going to be mad.
I don't like them, but it's just like, ugh, just something as simple as that burns me. I have a low heat tolerance.
No, you're not very good with spicy foods.
Oh, heck no. No, I start sweating up a storm on just like the hot Cheetos.
It absolutely depends for me. Like, some days I have like a really high tolerance to spicy foods. Like, I don't even notice it.
Hmm.
And then other days, it's like I can't handle how spicy just mild buffalo sauce is.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I should probably give her some clothing here so she's not looking quite so naked.
That's a natural body,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't think anyone. Well, never mind.
yeah. There's now there's plenty.
Yeah, I was drawing one picture. It wasn't anything bad. It was just like some robot type person, and they
Mm.
were like, "This is not appropriate for kids." I'm just like,
It's like I'm not drawing it for kids.
yeah, it's like what? And it's like, why is your child just being left alone on the internet too? It's like, don't.
That's another thing. The internet's been around long enough that if you're leaving your child alone on it, you're a dumbass.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like this newfangled thing that just showed up.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that with my freaking parents, or my mom at least. It's like, growing up, she'd always, back whenever the internet was new, where they'd be like, don't go on there. You have no idea what it is, or like, don't believe that,
Yeah.
because it's not a verified source like CNN or Fox News. It's like, no, I'm pretty sure. It's
Those are
like,
your
oh my,
verified sources?
yeah, it's like, oh my god. And now freaking I'll find them. They're just like looking on their phone for hours on Facebook. I'm like, "Do you see this?" I'm like, "That's an AI story." Or
Yeah, that's an AI
even
story.
if it's
Yeah.
not an AI story, it'll be something else that's like completely stupid.
Oh, yeah.
And she's like, "Look, this guy saved a puppy." And then I'll look into it for 2 seconds, and it's like, you do realize that guy stole the puppy, threw the
Put it
puppy down
there.
the sewers, and then rescued it for clicks.
Yep.
And she's like, "Oh my god!" It's like, yeah,
Yeah.
stop looking up random crap. You're giving, you're the one giving these people money inadvertently through like all these advertisements and shit.
Yep. I hate that stuff so much.
Yeah,
I don't I know how they get away with it because people are clicking on it and all that shit, but at the same time it's just like you must be a really scum human being if that's what you decide to do.
yeah, yeah. I don't know how to. I don't know why anyone would want to hurt a freaking puppy. It's sick.
Oh man. I don't know. But yeah, like taking a look at our childhood, when I grew up, my dad, like he was one of the guys that helped set up a lot of the servers and things like that for the internet
Oh, nice.
or the networking side of it, at least. And oop, what the heck?
So you had more knowledge of the internet than,
Well, my dad understood how it worked.
yeah,
Like he understood how certain things traveled across the internet, how certain things were edited, used. He understood a little bit more about that kind of stuff. So I wasn't really like uh, caught off guard by some of the stuff that was on the internet. And neither was he.
yeah. Huh. Yeah, I've been. I was looking at some crazy stuff on Reddit the other day.
You have to what crazy stuff. Reddit is full of a lot of
Oh,
questionable, crazy shit.
no, no, you're right. I mean, I guess not too crazy in the grand scheme of things. It was just like
Yeah.
Karens flipping out at stores.
I love those videos.
Yeah,
Well, I hate those videos as much as I love those videos.
yeah. One dude was like, "Give me my chicken sandwich," and he's like, "Sir, we don't serve chicken here." He's like, "The fudge you don't. Give it to me now." He's like, "We don't have any chicken," and he just like smacks the guy in the face and walks out.
The fuck?
It's like, what the hell?
That's how you die.
Yeah, it's like you could get shot doing that crap, man. It's like,
Oh,
chill out.
absolutely. God. I had a conversation with one of my coworkers
Yeah.
about respect and
Hmm.
how it just no longer exists in modern American society.
Oh yeah.
Like it's disgusting how little respect we not only show each other, but we show like the dead, that we show just anything.
Yeah.
Other living creatures. It's ridiculous. I'm yeah, you know the movie Titan AE?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I can't wait for the freaking dredge to show up.
Gosh, what a freaking fun! Yeah, that was a fun movie.
That was an interesting movie. I liked it.
That was the one that the animation teacher was part of.
Yeah, one of our animation instructors worked at
Yeah.
Fox at the time.
Yeah. He's telling us about all these deleted scenes that will never see the light of day.
Yep.
It's like, oh yeah, that sounds fun.
Anyways, we were talking about like Matt Walsh or something earlier.
Oh yeah, yeah. Matt Walsh. What a fun guy.
What a special big boy he is. He puts on his big boy pants and he blames gamers for the degeneration of society.
Oh, he'd probably start poking fun at you since you had that little accent. He'd be like,
I
"See,
don't.
this is exactly what I'm talking about. You
Oh
hear
yeah,
that?"
I know, right?
He's like, "You
Like,
can't take
see,
anything
see,
serious."
yeah. I told you I'm right. Look at this degenerate talking like a man baby.
See what I mean? What a baby.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, the funny thing is, I've seen enough of his content where it's like he gets upset when people take him out of context. And then he
Oh,
absolutely takes people out of context all the time.
well, it's funny because the video that people were talking about, he said the same thing. He's like, "You're taking me out of context."
Oh
He's
yeah,
like,
I saw.
he's like, "You're taking a 20-second clip and changing my words," and
Yep, dude,
it's
that's
like,
what you
no, the
do.
people who are talking about it watched the whole like 10-minute segment or whatever it was.
Yep.
And it's like they understood exactly what you said. it's like,
Yeah.
it's like you bimbo.
I mean, I watched his entire segment, and I think he's a moron.
Uh,
I mean, just because I saw your entire segment and your entire spiel does not mean that I think you're any smarter than you claim to be.
yeah, yeah,
Did not change my opinion,
he's a
even after
degenerate.
seeing the video. He's a degenerate. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to tag him. Be like, Matt Walsh is a poo poo head, and see if he responds. And be
You're
like,
gonna get the. You're gonna start a war with the Daily Wire.
yeah, just
Yeah. I mean, they'll go to war for anything. I've seen that they're shitting on everybody.
really, sheesh.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know. It's like we must defend our. The more they aggressively defend themselves from criticism,
Yeah,
the more they start to look like the people they've been complaining about the entire time.
no, exactly, yeah. Because whenever they were talking about all the stuff that they were talking about, people, it just sounded like a lot of that SJW stuff, like the same counterpoints,
Mm-hmm.
like what we were talking about, how it's like the rights equivalent of it.
Oh yeah,
It's just like, dude, it's like people just said you don't make sense. It's like you don't have
yeah.
to target them.
Well, the funny thing is, you know how they started that whole thing. What you put in your mind affects your thinking, and I'm like, dude, you guys have been doing this too long because you're starting to talk like leftists.
Yeah,
Take a break, go away, open up for new talent or something.
yep.
Because you guys have our Olympus is about to fall.
Oh yeah, yep. No, that is a good point. That film.
Olympus has fallen.
Yep, that's exactly what they're doing.
It's fascinating to me. Oh
Yeah,
man,
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Anyway,
They suck, yeah. I dislike that Ben Shapiro.
yeah.
I don't know. I do like what was his name though? Jordan
Knowles.
Peterson. All the memes of him,
Okay.
like that one I
Yeah.
showed you with the Pokemon or
Yeah.
Bionicle.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
these dang
remember
leftists are taking away my original Bionicle names.
that
It's like, what the fuck? That's funny because he actually seems like he has a sense of humor. Because somebody showed him those videos and he just laughed. He was like, "Nah, that's funny." He didn't take it all serious.
one. Oh
You
yeah.
gotta, you gotta learn to laugh at yourself at times. Because if you can't laugh at yourself, who can you laugh with? You know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you can't laugh at yourself, somebody is going to tear you a new one.
Yep.
And the other thing is like if you can't laugh at yourself, people will easily be able to manipulate you.
Yeah.
because then you have something to defend, and you're always on the back foot if you're going to defend.
Yeah. Yep, that is a good point.
Now, I'm
You were
not saying
wise.
don't stand up for your beliefs, but you have to be able to take a hit and roll with it.
Yeah. I would say that is true. You are wise beyond your years, my friend.
I've dealt with enough jackasses that I've had to learn that.
Yeah.
I forgot that I probably shouldn't be cursing.
Well, I think I don't know. From other people were saying like as long as you hit past 30 seconds, then you can say stuff. I have no idea though.
Okay.
Yeah, I honestly have not.
I think I
No.
remember that
Yeah,
little rule. I don't know whether it's still the same or not, but
yeah, yeah. Well, I think we're good.
yeah.
I mean, we haven't said anything bad.
uh, depends on who you talk to and who you ask, but yeah, we haven't said anything. No, I swear, guys, I haven't.
Are you ready for Comic Con?
I don't know. When is it?
I think it's in June or July.
I could probably make June and July. Yeah, I could probably do that. Because, okay, here's the thing. I hate massive conventions. Like, I do. I don't care what it is, what it's about. If it's something I really care about, I just can't stand crowds.
Yeah,
That is
I
the
get
worst part of it.
you might be able to handle some of it then,
Well,
because it
yeah,
it
but
definitely is crowded, but at the same time, it's still neat. It's neat to try out at least once.
yeah. Well, I went to the GamesCon last year,
Oh, okay.
and that one was okay, but still, it was like towards the end of it, so there wasn't really too many people there.
Yeah. Nice. I've never been to Gamescom. That sounds pretty fun.
I mean, it seemed like any other Comic Con,
Mm,
really. It just didn't have. When I was there, it didn't have any panels or nothing. It was all just booths and people checking out booths.
mm.
I
So
was
is it?
invited by Richie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
So is it
I was
like
like, yeah,
even
sure.
still about games then? Like if it's just like random booths and whatnot? Like are people actually playing?
I didn't see any. Like, I walked only like half of it, but again, at the point, it was all mostly just booths.
Yeah.
So I didn't see any games. I saw a lot of game related, content, but I didn't see any actual like games.
Mm, that's a shame.
Yeah,
That's a damn shame.
that's a damn shame.
Back in my day, we didn't have crap like that.
All right, Grandpa, take your medicine and go to sleep.
Jeez. I mean, it is true. I mean, like the first time I went to Comic Con was like 2007 or 2008,
Yeah.
and like it was really nice. And like just over like the next few years, like again, it went more. It was like less about the comics and nerdy stuff, and more of it went like corporate kind of stuff. You could tell.
Well, I don't know. I personally, I hate the cosplayer shit with a
Mm.
passion because it's a clear indication that your dad didn't love you and you're crying out for attention.
Oh, you mean like the spicy cosplayer stuff?
Yeah, the spicy cosplayer stuff's obnoxious.
Yeah, I like the cosplay whenever it's like the cool like costumes that really took a lot of work. But I know what you mean.
Well,
Somebody will
yeah,
dress up as Pikachu, and all it is a yellow bikini.
yeah.
Yeah,
Or they dress purposefully as the anime characters that are not wearing any clothes.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like we get it.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Because it's like, oh, I really like the character. It's like, no, you're really proud of your body and you want the attention from nerds and stuff.
Oh yeah, that is definitely that without a doubt.
And you're hoping that they'll pay for your OnlyFans. Because those are your target. That is your prey, is the best way I can put it.
The Simps.
The simps and the nerds.
Yep.
And if anyone knows geek culture, or I guess nerd culture,
There's tons of them.
there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them.
Unfortunately. Yeah, you go out into nerds everywhere.
Yeah. Well, it's unfortunately the geek culture isn't something that requires a lot of self-respect to be
Yeah.
involved in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Here I am dissing on the geek culture as a geek. But hey, that's because I know the geek culture.
Exactly.
We are very the vast majority of us are very unimpressive people.
Yeah, we are a strong breed.
Yeah. I think that's the problem is we're not. We're just very many.
Yeah, freaking.
There's a lot of us.
I mean, like, I love all the nerdy stuff too, but
I do
I've
too. When it's
like, I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. It's like
yeah, I've
whenever.
never like I have geeked out over certain things, right? Like I got really into like Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Like I nerded out for those games for a while. And I
Yeah.
still do. I love those games. But I never made it a part of my personality
Your whole
or a person.
identity. Yeah.
Yeah, or my identity. And it's just kind of like that's where I find the geek culture becomes a little off
Oh yeah.
and gets things a little wrong. But every community has it. The car guys have it. I used to be part of the car community, and my God, I had to get out of that one fast.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's like if you're not spending all your money on car parts and souping up your car, making it all this other shit, it's just like, what the fuck are you doing here, man? It's like, I'm trying to build a car that runs well.
Yeah. They're like, get the fudge out of here. You ain't one
Yeah,
of us.
pretty much.
Sheesh.
And I worked as a mechanic, so it was just kind of like, that's really all I needed.
Yeah, you just needed some of the knowledge, but you don't need to go overboard.
Well, yeah, and that's what it really should be about.
Yeah, some people just go a little overboard, I'd say.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
I know there's plenty of people that are going to hear this and shit on me like I shit on Matt Walsh, so.
That's okay. I'm sure most of our audience doesn't care for Matt Walsh either.
Probably not.
I mean, he said he said he dislikes art and gamers. That's basically everyone
Yeah.
who would watch our stuff.
Well, it's like I love how the Daily Wire is like, we're gonna win the culture war, and I was like, you jackasses couldn't win the culture war if it slapped you in the face or if it
Yeah.
landed in your lap.
Yeah, I saw one thing where it was like he didn't agree with like all the trans stuff, so he made a book to fight against that, and it was like
The walrus thing.
yeah, it was like the most retarded thing because
Yeah.
he's like like the little kid goes up and he's like, "Hey, mom, dad, I'm a walrus," and they're like, "You're not a walrus, you're a boy," and it's like
Yeah.
I get what you're saying, dude, but it's like that's a horrible example because that's a kid. Like if my nephew goes up to me and they're like, "Hey, uncle, look, I'm a
Well,
walrus," I'm like, "Ah, look, I'm a dragon," you know, and I'll
yeah.
play
Well,
along with
okay.
them. It's like you
So
like the fact you just do that, just like it's weird. That's
here's
like
where I'm actually going to defend Matt Walsh a little bit on that one.
yeah,
Is because he did it in response to the trans community going after children.
Yeah.
And it's just like, if my 4-year-old says that he's a girl, then he's a girl.
Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
so
know. Yeah,
that was his response to it. So I
no, I
understand why
understood.
he did it,
Yeah. No,
and I understand why he used a kid for it. It's just the
yeah.
walrus thing. I was kind of like, that was the best you could come up with? A
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, exactly.
walrus?
That's what I was saying. It's like it's kind of it's like I agree with your point, man, but it's like I ain't getting your book. It's like
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
it's like come on, man.
Yeah. It's like you picked the walrus. It's a Beatles song.
You're like what the fuck?
I am the walrus.
Jeez, it was freaking.
Have you heard that song from the Beatles? Like, I've heard it once.
No, I've never heard of I Am the Walrus.
Yeah, so it was a song that the Beatles said we could make a song that is absolute nonsense and it would still be top of the list. So they did, and it was.
Jeez,
Like, if you actually look up the lyrics for that thing, it's absolutely ridiculous.
that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Truly ahead of their time.
Well, they were so popular, it's just like, we could do whatever we want.
Yeah,
I love stories like that because it's just kind of like it shows the weird human nature of like we get into this system where we like what we like and we
hmm
don't care what they release,
oh yeah,
and we stop being objective. And that's exactly what that was. It was a proof that their fans weren't being objective about what they were releasing.
oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's funny. Reminds me of yeah. It's like and you'll probably have professors at college being like, "What do you think he meant when he wrote this
Yeah.
line? It represents humanity and our struggle for survival."
Yeah,
You-
let me actually I want to open up the lyrics and I'm going to read some of it.
okay.
Here we go. I am he, as you are he, as you are me, and we are all together. That's the opening lines.
Jeez.
Here's okay. See how they run, little pigs from a gun. See how they fly. I'm crying.
What is? Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Okay. This one's the weirdest one. I am the Eggman. They are the Eggmen. I am the Walrus. Goo goo gajoob. Like seriously, the some of the stuff that they came out with was just like I think they've done 2 songs like that. I know there's other artists that have done like lyrics like that to prove a point,
Yeah.
but I think like the Beatles were the one that really became famous for it. But yeah, it's a wild song that makes absolutely no sense, and it was like top of the records list for a long time.
God.
No, it's just to show that people are stupid and they'll buy whatever they think they like.
Yeah. Yeah. There. Huh.
I don't know. I'm a very nihilistic person when it comes to human nature.
I gotcha. I gotcha. Hmm. Nice.
The funny thing is, my brother's like, I want to be a psychiatrist. I'm like, I could sit you down for 5 minutes and tell you everything in that book.
Oh yeah.
I want to get my master's and PhD. It's like, dude, I have my master's and PhD when it comes to psychology because it really doesn't take much to understand that some people are just effed in the head. Like, but
Yeah.
why are they effed in the head? Does it matter?
Yeah.
That's the question. Does it matter?
Yeah. Yes. I don't know.
I don't know. I better stop talking because I'm gonna get somebody angry at me, and you're gonna get banned or whatever.
uh, they'll probably follow so they could constantly harass you.
Yeah, right.
Uh, yeah, because you can either end the stream or you can let them
Yeah,
continue and then always message them all the time.
yeah, that's true. That is true.
I
That's kind of
learned.
I I love. I don't know. I love and hate when people message me and be like, "Dude, this sucks." I'm like, "Okay, why? Do you have any other input other than this sucks?"
Jeez.
Come on, 5-year-old, use your brain, get that thing working. You obviously can use your fingers. Keep going.
Jeez.
Yeah, I have very little respect for. Well, it's like the amount of disrespect that's on the internet these days is absolutely absurd.
Oh yeah.
And it's like if you're gonna be disrespectful, at least try to be smart.
Yeah. Yeah. And you got everyone being rude all the time. It's just, yeah, that's real messed up.
Yeah.
I dislike it. I mean, heck, just going on the internet for a few minutes, looking up how people can act, it makes you rethink the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially whenever you talk about something and people are like, people aren't like that. And then you show them a clip
God.
online. Yeah. Oh, God.
That annoys me so much. It's like people aren't like that. I'm like, really? Really? I can do a 30-second search and show you that people are like that.
Oh, yeah.
It does not take much.
Call of Duty.
Yeah, the Call of Duty lobbies. Okay, so I actually don't mind the Call of Duty lobbies.
Yeah.
And the reason for that being is as someone who's a part of the gamer community,
Mm-hmm.
I understand that it's all done in good fun.
Yeah.
I mean, every now and then you'll get some very like serious stuff,
Yeah.
but that's usually dealt with by us.
Yep.
Like we don't need somebody coming in and policing us. We're pretty good at doing that ourselves.
Oh, I heard about. Did you see the news one time when they were talking about how there were graphic acts of adult situations in video games that are too inappropriate to show on the news, and it was just like some guy teabagging someone else,
Oh yeah, I
and
remember
they're like,
seeing
"Look at how realistic this is," and that was back in like Grand.
yeah, that was
It was
like
just like
2005 or something like that. I remember that.
yeah, it was showing Grand Theft Auto, and the graphics were just like all wonky. It's like
Yeah.
there's a deer driving a car in the background or something.
Mhm.
You're like, what the heck are you talking about?
Look at how graphically real this is. It's like, yep, that
Yeah,
deer should get a DUI. He's driving a little weird.
yeah. All I know is my sister teabags people like anytime she kills them on games. It's just like, jeez.
Uh, no, she clam stamps.
Ah, here we go.
Uh,
There we go. Yeah,
humans,
there we go.
humans.
Picture is just about done. And now that I finished
Okay.
her, I kind of like the color contrast. It looks funky, but at the same time, I look at her face and it kind of reminds me of a clown now.
Yeah,
Son of a
yeah,
bitch.
just a little bit.
Uh,
I think it's most of the colors you're using.
yeah,
I think if you got rid of that triangle, that might help.
that thing right there.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why you do it, but I don't think you need it in this case. If
Yeah.
anything, what I would do is I would just do a simple line. So you've got your eye, right?
Hmm.
I would just do a simple line like this.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, just to show the cheekbone.
I erased all that and then I accidentally re-put it back in.
Wow, we got really controversial for this stream.
Oh yeah. It's the first day back and we went full out.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, by the way, how's the new semester going?
It's going pretty good now that spring break is over. Um, it's funny. The students are now asking me more useful questions, like stuff I can actually direct them with and give them answers.
Yeah. Okay, nice.
Yeah, so I don't know what it was. Maybe they needed a break to kind of reassess everything, but I'm actually starting to get like actionable questions.
Okay, cool. Cool. What the fuck?
I think it's the mix of the blue and the red that you've got.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Let me get rid of the blue.
I'd get rid of the red before you get rid of the blue.
You sure?
Yeah.
What is your reasoning? Because you naturally have like that blush kind of look, right? And the blue would be more shadowy.
Yeah, but it's under the eye. And most of that is darker. It's not red.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I thought you had it on like 2 separate layers.
No, I have it on like every layer.
Oh, don't.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get rid of that. I was just seeing if the colors change that, but no.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, all right. Looks fine.
Yeah, I'd still do the little line coming from the eye. So
What?
you've got
What line? Oh, well, that line?
no, well, you've got your eye
Yeah.
and your eyelash, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got your eyelid. I always like to do this little bit right here and typically it follows the nose, right?
Oh, that line. Okay.
Yeah, because that's where your nostril is going to link up with it, and it
Yeah.
comes back around for the lip contours and stuff like that. This is technically what we call the marionette line.
Okay, yeah, that looks a lot better.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, thank you, good sir.
Yep. It helps give some volume to the face.
Yeah, for sure. There we go. My one brush challenge is complete.
Your one brush challenge is complete?
Yeah, I used a separate brush to do that online, but we'll not bring that up.
I didn't do it. Yeah, man, you did the one brush challenge.
Ooh, Pokimane made a new tweet. I have to
For
respond.
what?
Well,
You follow Pokimane?
I actually do not, but for some reason, I always get her updates. Like I'll get like her and like other big people that I do not follow. Like Pokemon's the only one that I'd probably check out from time to time. I'm like, huh, what'd she put down? Yeah, I did respond to one of her tweets yesterday, and it is worldwide famous now, of course.
Is it?
Well, because she's got millions of followers, and since I tagged on it, now
Now
every
everyone
single
knows.
everyone. Yeah, well, she said the Dune Part 2 movie was good, and then she said that she's going to try out the books. And then people are just talking about the books and whatnot. And then that's whenever I responded, "There's a book?" Question mark.
Really?
Yeah. So hopefully that hopefully that gets
A bunch of people see that you don't know anything about the actual story of Dune.
yeah.
Yeah, the story of Dune's kind of ridiculous.
I honestly can't get into it. Like I like probably the first book. Well, I've never read the book, but I've like read summaries and stuff. And it's like,
Right.
okay, the first one sounds all right, and I think they said it's like the first one ends kind of up to your imagination. And it's like, okay, it could go one way or the other. Obviously, it was supposed to go one certain way, but he kind of left it to people's imaginations. But everyone wanted to interpret it as the good ending. So he's like, nope, nope, nope. And then he made book two. And I'm like, nope, that's where you should have stopped.
Yeah.
Should have kept it. And then his son turns into like this weird tentacle hentai monster. He like,
What?
yeah, his son, uh, Paul's son, turns
Uh-huh.
into a worm. Like he fuses with one of the worms, and he's like a worm hybrid. And it just looks like a
Oh.
hentai creature. Like it's just like,
Which I find funny because technically Paul, well, it's Paul, right?
yeah, Paul.
Yeah, whatever.
Or
Um,
it's just Paul. Yeah, I'm just
yeah,
I'm just
he
messing
he well, he's technically not the savior that the Bene Gesserit were hoping for.
yeah.
It's actually his son that is their savior, or something like that. I don't remember.
Well, I think
I
it's like
remember
I think
hearing
it's like
a summary like that.
yeah, I think it's actually like the grandson because the son turns into that worm creature, and then the grandson is the one who finally takes back everything and fights them all and restores balance. But at the same time,
Yeah.
I'm thinking it's like okay, so you have this whole entire made up prophecy that you guys did. So like basically the whole thing was made up. You guys did that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So right off the bat, everything's wrong, and everyone's trying to fulfill that prophecy, which was all hash. And then by the time when the guy finally does fulfill it, he's basically undoing everything that happened. I was like,
yeah.
but what was the point of this? I was like, what the fudge?
Well, I think that's why they believe that he wasn't the actual savior. It was the other one who undoes everything.
Yeah, I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's I don't know. I can't get into the mystical nonsense that the book turns into.
yeah,
I don't know.
I, yeah, it's like I know they got some stuff, and it's like sure the stuff has some intriguing ideas, but it's like I don't care enough. People are like, "Oh, why don't you try it? Sounds neat." It's like the reasons you like it are the exact reasons I don't.
Yeah, yeah. I've dealt with those, a few of those. I don't know how to think. I don't know.
Yeah. Have you ever seen Cats? The uh the new remake version that came out a couple years ago?
No, I avoided it because it was creepy looking.
It was. I tried
Yeah.
It came out on Netflix, so I watched a few minutes and like I just started fast forwarding it. And like
Yeah.
even fast forwarding, I was like, "Oh my god, this they just won't stop singing and whenever they do, it's like the most crazy insane stuff."
Oh,
Like
yeah.
they had these mice that came out that had like human faces on them, and then these cockroaches came out and they have human faces as well. And they're all eating each other. I'm like, what the fudge is this?
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm actually not joking. Yeah. Like the
Jesus Christ.
cockroaches and mice had human faces.
Well, that I understand because the stupid cats are anthropomorphic weirdness.
Yeah, it's like a bunch of furries. So
Yeah,
it's like
it's a furry's wet dream.
yeah, yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah.
Yeah, I just remember looking at it and being like, "Nah, I'm not interested." One, I'm not a big fan of musicals.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a Broadway person. Oh, sorry. I'm just a pleb to the rest of you. But yeah, I don't really like care.
I actually wouldn't mind looking at some Broadway shows. I think it'd be neat for a couple. Not everything, but it's like I think it'd be neat to at least experience one time just to check it out.
Okay. So I've been to an orchestra, right?
Okay.
Um, they're very boring.
Oh,
It's
okay.
That's the best way I can put it. Well, it's because I have ADHD, so anytime I have to sit down for 4 freaking hours of something, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Yeah. Maybe
But
it was just the wrong. Maybe it was just the wrong. Wait, 4 hours? Oh my god.
yeah, it's a
Jeez.
long damn time to do some of these plays last like that long.
Oh my god.
I mean, you have your intermissions and stuff like that for their longer stuff, but it's still just like I don't want to go back in there.
Sure. I could see. I could see why.
Yeah.
I'd be like, hell no. Get me out of
No.
here.
What were we talking about? I got distracted.
We brought up the government, and we were
Yeah,
talking
well,
about
yeah.
Broadway plays, and we talked about furries, and
Yeah.
then Pokimane. Talked about a bunch
Oh,
of
yeah, yeah.
oh, we're talking about like anything
Yeah, we're
under.
talking about all kinds of weird stuff. I don't
Yeah,
know, man.
well, I'll tell you about how much I donated to Pokimane the other day.
She had to her OnlyFans
No, she doesn't have an OnlyFans.
that you know of.
She said she wouldn't do one. I know. I watched.
I know. I looked.
I watched all of her streams.
God.
Nah, I think she's pretty. That's about as far as. I think that's like the only thing I got. Like,
Well, I mean, that's pretty much what all. No, I don't think I want to light that fuse just yet. Um. Anyway, I got Dragon's Dogma 2.
I heard that was a pile of trash. Apparently, a bunch of. Well, I mean, like I've been hearing that sounds really cool, and I actually wanted it, but then I saw the other day a bunch of bad reviews for it. Like, like, is there a reason everyone's giving it bad reviews? Have you played enough to see why? Like, what's going on? Because I thought it looked
So
pretty cool.
I've played it for about an hour and a half now
Yeah.
because it only came out for PC like a couple days ago.
Okay.
Um, I don't know. In all honesty, like the characters,
Mm-hmm.
it's the first time that I've played a game in recent memory where some of the characters you interact with are like legitimately attractive people.
Okay.
And I was just like, it hit me so hard. I was like, what the heck? Wow,
Yeah.
this chick is hot.
Gee, okay.
She doesn't look like a potato. And it hit me like I was like, whoa. But I mean, like the gameplay, it's a little weird because I'm coming off Elden Ring and Dark Souls,
Yeah.
and I picked a fighter. So I don't have a dodge. I have a
Mm,
block.
okay.
Like I have a block and a parry, and I am not used to that gameplay.
Yeah.
So it's rough, but I'm getting used to it. But the PC port, I think what most of the complaints are is that like it runs like crap. It's not very optimized, or certain things aren't working. Or oh yeah, I can't create a new character, so I can only run with one character.
Mm,
Yeah, so that is kind of bullshit in my head, especially for a game that has such a robust character creator.
yeah.
But I think the first game had something very similar to that.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Sheesh.
Like the game itself is fun. Like
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. Um, I like the aesthetics of the game. So if you want to get it, I'm not gonna say don't do it,
Yeah.
but just realize the character you create is most likely going to be the only character you can play with. Because like I can't delete that character.
Okay.
Like if you
Hmm.
made a mistake, you're kind of stuck with it. So I do agree that that's kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
But
Hmm. Okay. Well, at least
outside of that, I mean, the gameplay's fun. The monsters are interesting. The fighting is okay. It's not the greatest, but it feels just like the first game with a
okay.
little bit better animations.
All right. I'll probably try it then.
Yeah.
The only game I can think of that's has something like that is Assassin's Creed 2, I think. I don't think you were able to like replay any levels unless you restarted the whole game.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah. I
think that's
think I
like the
remember that.
only game I can think of that had something similar like that, where it's like once you started, you couldn't go back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
That,
very similar.
yeah, that and XCOM, where it's like if you went on hardcore mode and anybody died, that was it. You did not get your character back.
Well, that's kind of like the point of hardcore mode.
Exactly.
That's why I never play a game on hardcore mode.
Yep.
Because it's like
But
I just want to play a game. I just want to have fun. So
yeah,
no, I'm not doing that.
yeah. Elden Ring. It sounds like the only mode to play on that is hardcore mode.
Not really. No. What do you mean? Is it just because it's hard?
Yeah, yeah.
It's actually so honestly, Elden Ring is probably the easiest Souls game.
Oh, okay.
Um, outside of maybe Dark Souls 3. But again, it depends on the build you're running. It depends on how how comfortable you are with the controls. It's all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. So I've been playing all the Souls games, and if I was going to give them a difficulty rating, I would say that Dark Souls 2 is probably it's not the hardest, but it is definitely the most obnoxious to play.
Mm,
And the reason for that is it's still got some janky, and I mean janky hitboxes.
okay.
Like if you feel like you dodged something, someone will like suck you into them to get like a critical hit on you. Or if you dodge something, you get smacked anyway, even though the sword was like 15 feet away from you. The animation and the actual hitbox reading does not seem to line up very well.
Mm,
It's obnoxious sometimes.
I get you. Yeah, that might make me annoyed if I played.
Well, yeah. Well, that's why most people like the best build to play in Dark Souls 2 is
Mhm.
a Dark Sorcerer
Mm,
because your Dark Sorcery spells they hit stupid hard, and you can attack from range, so you don't have to worry too much about the hitbox stuff.
okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing with this.
Don't worry, it's art.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you won't know until you're finished. That's a majority of pictures. You just mess around and you're like,
Yeah, right. And so, if I was again back to the ranking, Dark Souls 2 is probably the most obnoxious to play. Dark Souls 1, I would say, would be the Depending on how you play it, it could be the hardest because some of the enemies have just massive health pools.
Mm,
That, and it's also one of the few games where poise is absurd. So some
yeah.
enemies will like poise right through your attacks.
Mm,
And what that means is that if you hit them, they won't stop attacking. They'll just keep going and keep swinging at you.
oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so there's no staggering attacks. Elden Ring does that a lot too, but Elden Ring has a lot better dodging mechanics. So
Okay,
you're not really supposed to take hits when you're playing Elden Ring. You're supposed to dodge stuff.
gotcha. Huh.
I don't know. I can talk about this stuff all day, man.
Yeah, sure. Are there any characters on Elden Ring that you would like to draw?
Not in particular. I mean, a lot of the characters are monsters,
Gotcha.
and most of them are like wearing a ton of armor, or they're very. Yeah, I don't know. Elden Ring doesn't inspire art for me. It
Mm,
does for other people. It just doesn't for me.
yeah. Yeah, because you don't really usually do like the spooky kind of art, right? It'd be like spooky monsters type
Yeah,
of
I
stuff.
don't do a lot of like body horror stuff, and there's a lot of body horror in Elden Ring.
Gotcha.
It's not quite as bad as Bloodborne, but there's a few.
Uh-huh. So I need to change this color. Here we go. Clipping mask. Here we go.
Clipping
Now
masks.
darken all that and add a
What?
different saturation. Not saturation. Divide.
I just
There we
realized
go.
we don't have any music right now.
Oh, do we not?
No.
Oh, I best change that.
Jeez, what was that?
Oh, I accidentally slapped my pencil against the camera holder. The
Oh,
little
okay.
arm. Really? Yeah. And then I finish my masterpiece. I must sign my name.
That's your masterpiece, your magnum opus.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll do it with my fake name, Lightwolf. I got my little bird, a little crow right here.
Oh,
And then I got my wolf.
I thought you had your penguin.
Oh, nah. He's just a government psyop that I put out there to fool people.
Makes sense. It fooled me.
Yeah. Can people even read this? Not because it's sloppy, but because it's in cursive.
Well, that's kind of the point of a signature. Like
Oh,
my signature is that.
oh, nice. It looks like it says Manny.
Manny. That's actually what it is. That's closer to what it is.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, nice.
And then I typically do, the year.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
I gotta fool people. Wait,
You're gonna put 23, 25. Oh, no,
I'll
you did
put
it in the future.
2024. Because you never know,
Ah.
thousands of years later in the future, what if people see it and they're like, great, this guy didn't put 1999 or 2024?
Yeah, no, we are
Yeah.
the few.
I mean, it's a true thing because apparently people were looking armor and whatnot, like medieval type stuff. I was looking at it,
Right.
and some of the stuff people are like, oh, this will fit the time period. And then the historian's talking about it. He's like, look, I know these are both knight armors, but they're like separated by 400-year gap.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh wow. So it's like some of that stuff could be could be pretty good to have written down. Okay. And now to flip flop this bad girl. Oh, thank God.
What, you were afraid that when you flipped it would look like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm worried about flipping this one. Although I'm actually not too worried about flipping this one because I'm doing her in a 3/4 view.
No, I think she was pretty good.
Yeah, let me flip her.
Oh, I gotta go chat.
Back
There we go. I have to. Howdy, everyone.
Yeah, she looks fine.
There we go. Always gotta put that in the chat.
There it is.
I don't even know if it showed up. Forget it. Oh yeah,
I've been drawing this for like an hour.
Oh yeah. Durnham showed up yesterday too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm saying maybe.
Doing well?
Yeah, he's doing well. He is in Florida.
Oh.
Yeah, we were talking about different animes and cartoons and whatnot, different models to draw. He actually helped me out with this one. Because I did her. I just did something real quick. I just like traced the model, just kind of like not too much. You know, you just kind of go like that, eyes and like that, doing the line construction.
Right.
Did that real quick, and I was like, these eyes look off. They're way too small. So he's like, make them bigger. Give her some big anime eyes. And they did that.
Big
I was like,
anime eyes.
whoa, yep. So now we got the red gal. This one was like some what was it called? This was some AI picture that I saw.
Oh,
I like the
really?
pose. Yeah, I like the pose and stuff. Oh, actually, let me see. Do I even have? No, I don't. Oh yeah, that's right. I deleted the picture by accident. I just kind of sketched and kind of liked the pose. I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. And then I was like,
kind of neat.
Yeah. Then I was like, I gotta be sure to pull out the original image so I can be like, this is because I wanted to do it that thing where it's like I take AI art and then draw it in my own way. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And I lost
You lost the image.
Yeah, so now I can't even use that as my thing. I was like, oh well.
Oh well. I am doing something here. I don't know what, but I'm doing it.
I think it's beautiful. Let's see. Where is the rest of my liner? I need to get back in that habit of keeping all my lines together.
Yeah, I always do that. That way I can clean up my lines as I'm going.
A brilliant tactician move.
Brilliant tactician.
There we go. Bam! Now she is magnifique. Now I could totally change her, actually. All I have to do is make her a long ponytail, give her some purple skin, and she'd be Widowmaker in the Geisha outfit.
Is that what you want to do?
Nah. I do want to do a picture of Widowmaker later, though. That'd be nice.
Go for it, man.
Let's see.
Right now, it's Saturday, so I'm waiting for students to either respond to me or ask me questions or get their shit turned in so I can grade it.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it's a grading week.
Oh, a grading week. You don't just grade every week?
No, we got 2-week projects, and every 2 weeks they got to turn something in for me to grade.
Mm,
The Every week I do reviews. So like we talk about what they're doing, what they need to do to get better, or what they need to change, that kind of thing.
yeah.
But outside of that, it's mostly just basic work stuff.
Okay. Any of them? Did any of them see your live streams? They're like, "Wow, that's so cool."
I think a couple of them looked at them.
Nice. Did they say anything?
Not really. Well,
Dang.
yeah, I know.
You know, it's
I
like,
got a comment on a video from 4 years ago, like just recently. I was like, he was like, "Bro, at least put some music in it to make it look interesting." And I looked at what video he was talking about, and I was like, "Why the fuck are you posting this on something that's like 4 years old?"
oh, I like to do that. I'll go up to somebody's page, and you can
Was it
categorize
you?
it from like newest video to oldest. And I'll always
Yeah.
go to their first video and say something like that.
It's just a rib on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man.
I found it funny
Yeah.
that he did that. I was like, okay, yeah, let me just get right on that.
Jeez. Now that's funny. Here we go.
Boop, 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 boop.
I don't know. That's. Let me just take down the color on that. It's a bit extreme. Do not need all that.
I gave her like these chubby cheeks, and it looks like she's eating something.
I like it. Very
She's
cute.
chewing on something. Nom, nom, nom.
Yeah, I like her shoes. They're kind of like bandage ribbons.
Yeah. This is typically what I do when I don't want to actually like create or design shoes. It's like I'm just gonna do a foot shape with bandages on it.
Yeah, it looks nice though. It looks good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Whoa.
What? Whoa.
Let's go with this weird rainbow effect. That is pretty cool.
So we haven't like first day back, we didn't do a character, or I guess a well-known character. We just did OCs, I guess.
Oh, neato. Any cool OCs anybody made that you liked?
Not really. Look, it's weird. I don't follow a lot of other artists.
Oh wait, so they had to like make their own OCs, or like they drew somebody else?
No, we did.
Oh, okay.
We
Okay.
did, dude.
Okay.
Yeah, we didn't work on we didn't do like Sam from Danny Phantom or Betty Boop or Powerpuff Girls or nothing. We just drew our own shit today.
Okay. I don't know what
Yeah,
else.
so yeah, I don't know what you...
I thought you meant like for class.
No.
Oh, okay.
No. Yeah, class was I don't know. I have a couple of students that are enrolled in this advertisement program, and they decided to approach for a contest. The advertisement was going to be horror related, and that made me groan
Mm.
because most advertisements, or at least the ones that win or get a good response, are funny.
Yeah.
They're not. They're not supposed to be scary or unnerving.
Yep.
So I was just like, no, guys, do it this way.
Like you could have some horror stuff, but like
Well, you can.
there has to be some comedic punch, like the Geico commercials, whenever it showed
Yeah.
all the teens running away from the killer and they hide in his garage, full of hooks and chainsaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. If it's like pure horror, I don't know about that.
Oh, there was a. Do you remember the? I don't remember exactly what commercial it is, but these guys, they're on the moon. Like we have the moon landing, right?
Yeah.
And they piss off some moon monster. And
Oh,
they go running. The moon monster kills one of them, and the other guy's hiding behind a rock. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh God, I survived!" And then he farts,
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that one.
and it goes.
It was like a Beans commercial or something.
Yeah, I think it was a Beans commercial. I just don't remember what brand.
Jeez.
I remember that being the funniest thing that I would always refer back to because it was great.
Yeah, you showed them that as a example.
Kinda.
Here, everyone, look at this fart. Thanks.
Yeah. I don't know. Fart jokes are always funny. I don't care what anyone says. She is pretty much done now. Now it's time to like color her, I guess.
I'd say it's looking pretty fancy. I do enjoy it.
Let me-
I did not stick to this one brush challenge. I'm doing like all these different
Yeah, I
things.
figured.
It's like, fudge it.
Like, yeah, fuck it. I don't care no more.
Well, that
There's my sharp. There we go.
Actually, I'll take that away. Then, shoot, what was I gonna add? I just had it on the tip of my tongue. Oh, no, I remember. Some weird abstract shapes.
Why?
Oh, I saw like this one picture. Let me see if I can find it. I saw it like yesterday. I just kind of thought it was neat. So I found some AI pics I thought looked kind of neat. I just like how one of them did like the background. Let me see. Nope, can't find it. But I found some pic on Pinterest yesterday, and it just had like all these squares in the background. But as it went further back, you know, it was just like different colors here and there. So it just made this cool contrast. So I was like, oh, that's kind of neat. So,
Okay.
now just try that. See what I can get.
I need to change this to a color I can actually see. There we go. That way I know I'm not missing anything.
Yeah. There we
And
go.
I'm looking at it, I am obviously missing some stuff.
Shoot, I can't tell which one's better. There we go. I don't know. That's kind of it. Well, which one do you think is better, man? The one without, or with?
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah. I think with, but maybe try a different color scheme
Yeah,
because it's too saturated right now. I think you need to desaturate that a little bit.
yeah. And that's when we go to the gradient map.
Yeah. Ah, fuck.
None of these colors aren't getting what I want. I guess I kind of like that, but let's see. Is it? And now, to color it all a dark red.
Ah,
No, let's not do that. Do a different mode thingy to it.
I just needed a different color that I could actually like see. My eyes could not read all the gaps that I was getting in that other one.
What do you mean, though?
Yeah, for mine,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh, because you was okay. I gotcha.
Yeah, because like it was so light that I couldn't see that I was leaving a bunch of holes and gaps between my line art and everything.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, that's what the lasso tool is for, and you could just fill it. But I don't know. I like this method because I have a little bit more control over it.
Yeah, the lasso tool was like so precise. Like I feel like whenever you use it, it is good, but it's like you just have to clean up over it, and you're doing the same thing again.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing you're doing already, so you might as well just paint it in my opinion.
Yeah, that's how I always think. Okay, I think this is fine for now.
Yeah. So for everyone that's worried about the color that I've got for her right now, I'm not gonna do like any reds on her.
What?
She's not gonna be a bloody monster. Oh, so I finished The Fall of Reach.
Oh, how was that?
It was an interesting book. And then I started the second book, which was called The Flood, and it was literally the first Halo game in book form.
Mm.
So it was interesting to see some of the thoughts going through the Master Chief's head, and as well as like seeing some of the other stuff that you never got to see on camera in the game.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it was almost like a 1-to-1 of the game.
Now you have to watch the TV show.
No. Well, one, I'd have to get Netflix, wasn't it? It's on Netflix,
I think
right?
it's Paramount.
Or is it? Oh, it's Paramount? I thought it was
Yeah.
Netflix. Okay.
Nah. You have to have a
Paramount's
subscription
Hulu, right?
to anything.
Yeah, that pisses me off. Oh God. Okay, so speaking of subscriptions,
Yeah.
so you know how I have to get software in order to teach?
Oh yeah.
I was going to get the Maxon bundle, right?
Okay.
Like, okay. They need to verify who I am. And the minute I started doing it, I was just like, okay, they're asking for my driver's license or student ID. And I was like, all right, that's not too out of the ordinary. So I gave them my my student license or my student ID. And then after that, they were like, we need you to take a 2 to 3 second video of you, and it needs to be of your face, and you need to turn your head from left to right so they can see like the profiles.
Sheesh.
And I was like, fuck no. Because I'm a 3D artist, right?
Yeah.
What are the like major angles that you need in order to copy somebody's face?
Mm-hmm.
Like that sent off all kinds of alarm bells in my head, and I was just like, "Oh hell no!
Yeah, that's
I'm not giving
ridiculous.
you guys that shit." It's like, what? You don't trust? I barely trust my own damn government to have my head shot, let alone giving it to some third party.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm waiting to see if Maxon will fix their shit
Mm-hmm.
and get rid of that requirement. And if they don't, I'm going to buy it outright because I know if I buy it, I don't have to do that. It's only if I'm getting like the educator's license and stuff.
Okay.
And if I buy it, I won't have to worry about that kind of stuff. But it's going to cost me an arm and a fucking leg.
Yeah. It's so ridiculous. And it's like, if you buy it though, is it going to keep updating?
Well, yeah, if I buy it, it'll keep updating because then I own it.
Well, I'm asking because I know with like ZBrush, that was one thing that I missed me because I thought about buying it and it said it would like for the next year and then it would stop and you would have no updates. And it's like, are you
yeah,
kidding me?
the perpetual license.
Yeah, it's like, it's like you tell me if I buy this thing and give you all this money, I cannot use it after like a couple of years. I mean, I can still use it
Oh,
for
you
sure,
can
but
still use it. Yeah.
it's like I'm gonna be having an outdated version. It's like that is
Yeah.
trash.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, I would prefer that over the mess that they're trying to do now. So
Yeah. Yeah,
I don't know. That just felt like
get-
some really sketchy shit when I was going through it. I was like, heck no.
Yeah. Yeah, we need give us the right to go in your house in the middle of the night and pepper spray you.
Yeah. Well, not only that, it's like you want to use my likeness. That's disturbing to me.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm going to set up the actual colors I plan to use for this chick. Alright, so setting up that.
I think there's a fly guy. I think you left before the stream.
I actually did see it.
Okay, yeah.
I didn't see you. I don't think I saw you finish it, but I saw you sketching him out.
Yeah, it's Flyman, so he's like part of their world's Avengers. He has no superpowers.
Whose worlds?
I don't know. I still need to figure that out. But he has no superpowers. The wings on his back are just for looks. He cannot actually fly using them. And his superpower is his straw. He tries to because you know how like flies spit acid and then they drink using like whatever they spat up, you know?
Yeah, they spit up their digestive juices.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't do that. So the most he does is he'll probably spit like
spit wads.
Shoot, yeah. So you got him going against like Ultron or
he sounds like a Captain Underpants villain.
I never actually read Captain Underpants.
I read a couple of the books.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's because they were like every time you went to the Scholastic book fairs that you would have at school.
Yeah.
Yeah, there would always be a Captain Underpants book. And I was like, oh yeah, fine, I'll get one.
I should start. I think I'll do some of the ideas for Eevee. I've been planning on drawing that Pokemon for a while.
Drawing Eevee?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That one Pokemon?
Well, yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I gotta make it into like a spicy humanized version though. Oh yeah. jeez. Oh, look at the cute little animal. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so whoa.
Yeah.
It actually weirds me out how many people sexualize that particular Pokemon.
I mean, like, the reason why I like Eevee, because, like, the only experience I have with Pokemon is the freaking Pokemon Go game. Like, I would just play that, and that was just because I was forced to. Like, everyone around me was like, come on, play it. I was like, alright, I'll play it, fine. And it's like, only Pokemon that I from time to time, like, holy cow, it can transform into, like, 9 different times. So, like, alright, sweet. And the other Pokemon I tried to grab was like too strong or whatever.
Too strong.
Yeah, Pokemon.
Oh yeah, I never played Pokemon Go.
Oh, don't worry, I'll go to your house.
I played literally every. Yeah, you'll just show up.
You played every what?
Taking a shot. I played almost every single Pokemon game except the Pokemon Go games. I need a. I played most of the DS games. I played most of the. I think I played all of the Switch games. My first Pokemon game was Pokemon Blue.
Yeah.
And my last one I played was Violet and Scarlet. Like the newest ones.
There we go.
Oh no, the only game I haven't played was the Black and White. That's like the only version I never played. I didn't much care for the Black and White series. It looked weird to me.
I actually don't have any.
And it was also at a time where I didn't play.
Yeah.
What was that?
I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to follow what you're saying, but like I said, I don't know much on
You
the
don't know any
Pokemon.
of it.
So everything like went over my head. You're like,
That's
oh,
okay.
Like,
Well, it's for your audience, you know, the people that do play.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
There we go. But you know what? Putting a face on that looks weird. We'll do this. There we go. Poofy tail.
I thought you were gonna draw it spicy.
Nah. I figured I'd do a little test run first.
Test run. Just admit that you are afraid of upsetting the Pokemon community. The Pokemon.
Oh no, I don't have. Oh, the Pokemon. I want to offend them.
Yeah, you don't want to offend them.
I don't know, like
I'm after you with their milady hats.
they're all simps.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Speaking of simps, I saw this one. It's this one comic that they turned into a show where it's like all these superheroes, but they're bad guys. The main bad guy is basically like Superman. He's got blonde hair. I think it's called the Boys.
Yeah, the Boys.
Yeah, it's called the Boys. So in the comic, I'm reading it. It's just so ridiculous. They got this guy who's like a super simp, right? So the superhero woman, she's like the equivalent of, is fighting the bad guy Superman. And
right, Homelander.
Yeah, and so this really nerdy guy, you know, with big glasses, and he's got like cartoon characters on his t-shirt. He puts on
Yeah.
his inhaler. Don't worry, my lady. I'll shield you. It's like, what are you gonna do against that guy? So she grabs him, and then she throws him at Homelander, and he's like, "Yes, yes, use me!" Ah! And he just splats right into Homelander and turns into a Jello.
God.
And like, he wasn't even scared. He was like happy that he was about to die for his queen.
Yeah,
I think he
yeah.
said,
God, that's
"Yes,
just.
my queen," or something like that. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh no! All you simps give us a bad name. I know there's gonna be plenty of girls like, I want a guy like that. It's like, no, you don't. You want to use a guy like that. Shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. There we go.
Yeah, get the Pokemon community with this one, boys. Pokemon community.
Yeah.
There we go. Now I got it. I got to deuce the people.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, okay, so it is a fox Pokemon.
Mm.
Just so you know. So, do with that as you will.
Make that nose a bit bigger. More whiskers. Actually, we'll add a little hat to it. Then we'll get. We'll make it have a tall body, some big old hips.
Nightmare fuel are you making? Oh my god.
And we'll give it a little cane right here. We'll
cane?
We'll give it a tail. It's like swinging its tail around.
I want to stop you, but at the same time, I want to see how this comes out.
Let's see. We'll give it a shirt. No, we won't give it a shirt.
It just says "milady." I'm gonna make it nude.
Yeah, it'll be like a. And then the black fur will go all the way down to the legs, stop, and then it'll be getting in, so it looks like leggings.
Jesus, stop, dude.
There we go. So, yeah, whatever the thing could be. Oh, there's also a lady, so you gotta do a couple bumps right there.
A couple bumps. Well, remember, it is a fox, so multiple nipples.
Oh my god.
Multiple bumps.
Some multiple. Just like
Hey, you're the one that wanted to take it here, man.
There we go. And
I
it'll
was
have.
perfectly okay with you not doing this.
We'll give it 3 tails. There we go.
Yeah.
And it would also have high heels as well, for sure.
Good God.
It's got like this little. Oh, I know. It's got this big poofy thing right there. The fur.
Huh?
That'll just be like a. That'd be like one of those big furry long. Like the ladies of the night wear.
Sure.
You know what I'm talking about? Those big old things. It'll be one of those. Something similar like Coil de Vil. Like a big old poofy.
The fur.
Yeah, the fur, giant fur thing. So that's what.
Yeah.
As crazy and retarded as this looks, I guarantee you there'd be people who would like definitely gush over this thing.
Oh yeah, that's their wank material, man. What have you done?
Let me just let me close that out. Jeez. All right.
Here's the thing. You're gonna have to edit this live stream and get rid of that.
Oh, that's too much work. I'll just leave it in the live stream.
You'll just leave it in.
People want that. They can look at it.
They can have it. They can have it.
No, they can't just have it. They'll have to request it. Then I'll redraw it for payment.
Paying you $50.
Pay me. Do you want the safe version or the not safe version?
Are you asking me?
No, I meant like the general audience.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Not safe.
Not safe.
Oh, it's spicy.
Thank me.
Jeez. Man, you have to show Richie some of our live streams.
Yeah, no. He'd be like, what the is wrong with you? Like, there's a lot. There's a lot, my friend. What the heck? Oh, what? That was weird. Ooh, stop it. And the lightest gray is going to be right there. Doo-doo-doo. Why does coloring always take up so much like attention
Yeah,
or shading?
the rendering and everything. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
takes a lot.
rendering it like takes a ton of your attention.
Mm.
And it's like I'm not even doing a good job of it. So
I think it looks good. It's beautiful. Beautiful rendering.
beautiful, beautiful.
There we go. I got my Pokemon.
Jesus.
Pokemon with his trainer.
What is that? Piccolo and Onyx mixed together.
Well, doesn't it have a couple of
No,
antennas?
not like that.
Oh,
It has
wow.
a single like horn, like ridge on the top of its head.
Oh, like that unicorn thing. Gotcha.
Well, it's not quite, but yeah. That just made. Hello, humans.
No, it looks insane.
Yes, he does. You gotta give him his eye shine so he doesn't. Now he is kawaii.
Well, it's not a male. It is a woman. So we gotta.
Yeah, you gotta get. God.
Those eyelashes. Very feminine Pokemon, indeed.
God.
That's why she's smiling at him. She's like, "Oh, you like me? Oh."
I want you to be my master.
Jeez.
Hey, man, you got some weird shit going on here. Don't look at me like
Take me.
that. Oh God, no.
Well, you know what? No, he's got to say, "Take me home," and she's like, "No problem." And how he transports her, or how she transports him, is she opens up her mouth and then he crawls inside.
Nope. You stop.
Well, that's it. He's just like carrying him and then the Pokemon's tongue will form into the shape of a sofa, so you can sit down and relax while you ride.
No. No. God, stop.
I'm gonna delete this. It's creeping me out.
Yeah, yeah, it's creeping me out too. And the fact that you were going on and like describing it even further was like, why? Oh, come on, I can make my brush bigger than that. Okay, so I'm gonna set that right there. And do
Oh wow, interesting.
what?
The what the fudge? I'll show you. This stuff is freaking weird. It's funny. The
You're gonna
some
send
people,
it to me on a text?
no, I can show you. The
Okay.
people were making they're using the AI art stuff
Right.
to copy. So here's one.
Wow, why does she have like 3 legs?
She's got 3 legs. She's got, oh my god, and then
Whoa. She's got some big old traps.
yeah, her. It's like whoa. Ew, ew, gross.
There's some just weird stuff online.
Yeah, I don't. I don't approve.
You do- you don't approve?
Not at all.
I don't think you have a choice, my friend.
We have to add to the art online.
Yeah, right.
As part of the art community, I feel is our duty.
I just noticed like the values between what I'm seeing on the stream and what I'm seeing on my screen are vastly different.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, for the stream, it still looks good. So
Oh
if there's
yeah,
anything wrong,
I looked over and I'm actually starting to like do my values for the stream.
gotcha.
Yeah. So I don't know if that's like the way I want to do it though. Maybe whatever.
It's an experiment. Oh, what the fuck?
I'm in college. I should be experimenting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does that mean I have to let somebody touch my bum?
Jesus.
Probably. That concerns me a little bit.
No, don't.
No, you have your dignity.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah, charge them first.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go through some pinup posts that we had the other week.
Okay.
There we go. I think I used that one. I think this one represents Pokemon Eevee much more.
That one? Yeah,
As
I suppose.
as a Pokemon connoisseur, they say it might.
He's a
or might
Pokemon connoisseur.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Yeah, connoisseur sounds like
Uh,
some kind of dinosaur.
because it is.
What?
Oh. No. Okay. Now I'm at the point where I can start doing more targeted selections
Hmm.
with my hair.
Just like that. Put that there.
Keep it out of my skin tones. Boop, boop.
Oompa, oompa, doopity-doo.
I have not seen the new Willy Wonka movie.
Oh, do you want to?
Not really. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's kind of an interesting thing that I might want to see at some point, but
Yeah.
it's not something that I'm really leaping for the chance to go watch.
Yep, yep. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I mean, I don't know. I'm the movies nowadays. I have no clue. It's like with all the crap they do and whatnot. Heck, I know they made
Yes.
the trailer for the new Star Wars Acolyte came out, but it's like I don't even.
I don't want to watch that.
Yeah, it's like I don't know, man. It's like every time Disney makes something, it's always like some kind of
Yeah, that's always
trash. There
some.
might be like in there that are neat, but it's like overall, it's gonna be garbage.
Well, yeah, it's gonna bitch about men and call us all kinds of names, treat us like we're stupid, or gonna make us gay.
Yeah. Well, apparently, I think it's. I think in the trailer they showed Trinity from not Mortal
Oh,
Kombat,
I
Matrix.
from Matrix. Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that too, and Trinity's not looking so good.
yeah,
It's like they kind of went out of their way to make her look old.
yeah.
Either that, or she was like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do the basic care that most of us did for a long time to look good."
Well, I mean, she's a Jedi. They're not into material possessions, including the body.
Don't give her an excuse.
Like, I am part of the Force.
Yeah. I'm just sitting here. Don't give her an excuse.
Oh, oh, shoot. Shoot. I'm thinking. Since this will be a humanized Eevee, should she have, like, pointy elf ears? Should she have, like, or should she
Yeah.
still have, like, the big ears, kind of like that?
No, she should have pointy elf ears.
Okay. Yeah,
Well, they should be like bigger than usual, I think.
yeah. So, like that. No. No, no.
No, no, not that big.
No, no. That's where I cross the line.
That's where the line gets crossed.
Oh, yeah. I'm drawing the line, and this is it.
Okay. Um,
I gotta draw the eyes right there. But since she's more anime character on this one, I'll make the eyes a bit bigger, move the eyebrows a tiny bit up.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just not looking for more man incompetent. Future is female. That's
You
why
don't
I'm
like.
not really interested in it.
Yeah. Well, at least at your school, you don't have to worry about that.
Oh no, that's still there.
Oh boy.
I ignore it for the most part.
Yeah.
It's like as long as they're paying me, I don't care, and I don't ever speak to that rhetoric. I just say if you're gonna be an idiot, you're gonna get treated like an idiot. So
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's good. It is hard. It is hard whenever it's like a whole echo chamber of people. It's like the second you say anything, they might flip out. So it's like,
yeah,
gotta keep it on the down low. On the down low.
hush hush.
Yeah. I mean, like, at least you can say you're like James Bond, surrounded by people who could destroy you if they knew your true identity.
I don't think they could if they wanted to.
No, probably not.
Well, it's like they can't really attack anything about me, like as a person,
Yeah.
that I would like show offense to. I guess is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's like you're a bigot, and is that the best you got?
I don't know. It's not working.
Hey, yeah. You're insensitive. Uh-huh. I don't know. I don't play well with children or childish behavior, I guess is the way I should phrase that.
Oh, that one's pretty cute. I like that. I like that. All right, what would Eevee wear? It's a fox. Never mind.
Yeah, it's a fox. Do like
It's not-
yeah.
Anything
No,
I
do like a bikini with fuzzy whatever on it.
Okay, that can be neat.
Yeah.
A bikini with fur. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do one of those string bigs.
Oh god.
It's just that ridiculous thing where it's just one single line covering the nip.
I hate that. Okay. I do this for myself. You're full of shit.
Yeah.
We don't do this for the attention of men. Yeah. Keep telling yourself that.
It's like, oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. Whatever.
For sure.
You know
That
what?
annoys me so much.
Yeah.
It's like,
You
stop
know-
sexualizing me. It's like, really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Yeah. Sure. Sometimes it does feel like I'm talking to a 2-year-old.
Oh yeah, I can imagine it. And Eevee's still an animal, even though it's a humanized version. You gotta get like some really hairy pits.
That's disgusting.
That like poop all the way to the ground.
Ew.
No, gross. Yeah.
You could give her a tail, though.
I guess I'll do that.
Yeah. Some kitsune crap.
Yeah. People love foxes.
I know.
I actually like foxes. They're kind of cute.
I do until I realize how nasty they are.
Yeah, then you see like, you're like, oh,
They're not very. They're not very like
hygienic.
hygienic animals. Yeah.
And you're like, oh, freaking sick.
Disgusting. Who forgot to flush the toilet? It wasn't me. It was fucking one of yous.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I love that. I love that bit. That video.
It's so sick. Jeez.
Honestly, I was waiting for a bunch of like hate responses on some of my videos on some of the things that I say.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't think anyone cares.
Yeah, probably not. I'm too small for anyone to give a crap about.
Yeah, they'll care once you get like bigger and bigger, and they're like, "Whoa, who is this bigot?"
Yeah, exactly.
Then they'll follow you online. Just
And stalk me just to hate me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't hate me. I'm beautiful. That's how they be.
Yep.
They're like, oh man, this guy's cool.
Yeah, the notice me senpai shit.
Sure.
I told you about that.
The one dude who kept
I
following
had
you.
one of
Also?
those. Yeah, he kept
Oh,
calling
yeah.
me senpai and shit, and it was really weird.
I think I actually remember that.
Yeah, because he was not shy about doing it.
I just always following you.
Yeah.
It's like senpai. Senpai, help me.
Yeah.
Might give her like a jacket type thing, like a big hoodie type overall jacket. Might do that. And then it's got like the fur
Right.
on of it. And then do like, I don't know, short. I don't know, the mini skirt type thing. You know, whenever people wear a jacket and then a mini skirt, even though it's cold, so it's like, why are you wearing just the skirt and not full on pants if you're cold enough to wear a jacket?
Because it's a style, you plebeian. Look it up.
Oh, there we go. And the boots with the fur.
Fur.
Now it's all
Everyone in the club looking at her.
it's all together.
All the pieces are coming together.
Yeah. I can almost taste it.
Yeah. 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 Wow, this popsicle really hits the spot.
Sure was amazing.
The older stuff was, yeah.
Yeah, I watched some of the new stuff recently, and like, it was just kind of strange.
It is. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, like the original show was obviously weird too, but it's like they went overboard. Like it seemed like the nerds felt that just being loud and obnoxious for the sake of it was funny. That's like in the older stuff they would do that.
Freaking show.
Yeah, and it just feels like every show. It's like in the old show they would do things like here or there, and it's like it felt appropriate because it was just.
Yeah.
But now they just do it all the time, and it's like no longer sparse. It's like, no.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm done with this one. What I could do is one more layer on the very top set to like lighten
Yeah.
and do a like either a reddish color or a bluish color, like just to add a little bit of color to everything.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, like that.
I'm liking that. I do like that a lot, the way you did that. It's looking good. Oh, you could do it too, where it's like her potion glows.
Yeah, I thought about that. I just don't know. There we go.
Nice. Pimpin'. I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
That's pimping, bro. It's pimping.
Big Pimpin'. Yeah, big Pimpin'. Like from Lord of the Rings. That could be his name. Yo, I'm Big Pimpin'. And he's got the best farthing. So if you want it, you gotta go through him.
Him? Who's him?
Pippin.
Oh, Pippin?
Yeah, because there's a song called Big Pimping. Now it's
Oh.
called Big Pimpin'. That's his pimp name. So if you
Now I
want any
get
of the
it.
weed, you gotta go to him because he's got the best weed in the South Farthing.
Now I get it. Now
Yeah. He can get you the hookup. You just gotta go through Sauron's crib. He becomes the new drug lord of Middle Earth. I mean, he would have connections because you got Samwise, who's the best gardener, so he'd be able to improve upon it.
Oh
And
yeah.
Gandalf, who can use his magic on it, make it even more potent.
Jeez.
Gee. And then you think the elves are really going to the Undying Lands for no reason? No, they're going over there to spread different stuff. They're gonna get their gods addicted. They're just,
Jeez.
that's where all the Ents went. All the Ent ones.
They just over there.
Well, not no, I don't no, not that the
Oh, they
Ent
cut him
wives
up.
went over there. Yeah, they're
they're the weed. They're the fantastical weed.
yeah. Yeah. Jeez.
Jeez.
What a dark turn that was.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So what have we made so far? I did my Geisha
I don't know.
picture.
I haven't really done much.
Yeah. This is nice. I'm liking it when you're doing like an overlay kind of layer.
Yeah, I'm just like not a lot of different kind of colors going on here.
I like it though still. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that the same character?
It's like
that
it's
you
still
were
kind of
doing?
like a gradient.
Yeah.
What's that?
Was that the same character that you were doing before, or was it a different?
No, it's the same character.
Okay.
Like I've got this one, I've got this one, and then I have this one, which is the one I spent the most time on, I guess.
Okay, yeah.
There we go.
Oh, shoot, where'd my picture go? There we go.
I am gonna have to be happy with this because I don't got. I don't know what else to do with her.
Oh, I think she looks good.
Yeah. Oh, you gave her glasses?
I'm thinking I might, because she has multiple evolutions, so this will be like the smarty pants one.
The Smarty Pants one. There
Yeah,
you
yeah. She's seductive, but she's classy.
go.
Like that's why she wears the jacket. She wears a jacket whenever you're around her, but whenever she's alone, then she takes it off. And oh boy,
Oh, God.
oh boy. All right, you want to see the true side of
Oh. No. Just no. Down, boy.
Oh, this Pokemon's got me acting wild.
Jesus.
I don't want to talk about the humanized version of her. Jeez, now that'd be freaky.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, there are people who are actually.
Yeah. Yeah, there are. That's why I don't.
Oh,
I try my best to not encourage that.
yeah. No, I can see it. I can see it. Oh, eyebrows way too big. Or not eyebrows. Whatever I did that. Yeah, this looks, yeah, whatever. I'll just go with it for now.
Yeah, this is something I do when I don't want to spend a bunch of time coloring something.
Oh, yeah.
Which ironically ends up typically taking me longer anyway, so. Oh, I am almost done with my bonk run in Elden Ring.
Oh, jeez. That's quick. Didn't you just start playing that, though?
It's been about 2 weeks.
Holy cow. I'd say that's pretty fast.
Yeah, I just got to the Halig tree, and I'm not looking forward to fighting Melania, Blade
Yeah.
of Mikola. Because that's what I'm going to be listening to for like 15 hours straight as she kicks my ass repeatedly. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola.
Oh, man. That sounds intense if you already memorized her lines.
Yes. I don't know. I think it's cool. But out of every single like boss in that game, she
Mhm.
is probably the most. It's like she doesn't belong in that game. Like
Oh,
there's
really?
a few bosses. Yeah. So if she was a boss in Sekiro,
Yeah.
I could beat her.
Huh.
Like easy. Because that's a parry system. But
Yeah.
parrying works differently in Elden Ring.
Mm.
So she just goes nuts and starts attacking you like really, really fast. So you either have to dodge all her attacks
Yeah.
or find the perfect place to dodge. and then sit there while she goes through her attack system or attack pattern. Or you have to cheese her and like hit her with some of the most obnoxious stagger weapons
Yeah.
to knock her out of it.
Mm.
Which I don't personally like doing because it feels cheap, but at the same time, when you've been fighting Melania for 15 hours,
Yeah.
it's the point where I'm just like, fuck it. I don't care about honor anymore.
Yeah. Oh, silly Sai said something. For real, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Yeah.
I'm confused. Do you
Yeah,
get
I
it?
don't know what I don't know what he's responding to. Was that recent?
It says
If he's talking about Melania, then yeah, I agree.
probably then.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah, everyone talks about Melania, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could do a whole fan fiction story on her.
Could you?
Probably. It'd be completely inaccurate.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so you said she's a man who can turn into a woman, right?
No, that's America and Radigan.
Mm.
The lore of Elden Ring is weird.
Oh, gotcha.
It was written by it was co-authored by George R.R. Martin and
Okay.
Miyazaki, the creator of Dark Souls.
Yeah, I remember reading on that, yeah.
Yeah, so it's got some weird undertones.
I can imagine. George R.R. Martin, he's a pretty spicy writer.
Yeah.
I tried reading some of his books and I don't know, the way he writes, I just couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I tried reading of the Song of Ice and Fire, and I don't know. I'm sure if I sat down and really tried to read it, I could get into it.
Yeah. I don't know. I tried and I was like, I don't know, he just had like some scenes that are like supposed to, inappropriate scenes and whatnot. It's like, I don't know. It's just
Yeah,
like I can really.
I'm not a big
visualize
fan
everything.
of.
So
Yeah,
I'm like,
I'm not a big fan of authors that write like that.
yeah. And it's like, I mean, I don't mind that, but it's like, I'd rather like you just fade to black or something. So it's
Yeah,
like,
well, it's just like, okay, I know what's happening. Move on.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I don't need to read a freaking Harlequin romance or disgusting novel like that.
Yeah, I was like, I just can't get into it. No.
Have you ever read a Harlequin novel?
You mean like the erotic novels?
Yeah.
No, I've read some of Chuck Tingle's stuff. If you want, I could send you. This stuff is really weird. Like,
no, I'm good.
well, I'll tell you like a quick summary.
Okay.
So, like, one of them is this dude gets on the bus, right? He's like in L.A., I think.
Mhm.
And whenever he gets on the bus, it turns out it's actually it's one of those talking buses.
Okay.
And then some people don't like talking buses. They're kind of seen as like illegals or kind of immigrants. And so it's like there's like bits of racism thrown in there. And he's like, you know what? Just because it's an illegal bus or whatever, or just because it's a talking bus, doesn't mean it has less rights than me. So I will choose to stay on this bus. But then as the story progresses, it's actually a vampire bus. and the vampire bus makes love to him.
Dude, you fucking lost me.
Yeah. And then the vampire bus turns him into a vampire bus as well. Because whenever a vampire bus bites you, you turn into a vampire as
Dude,
well.
I'm starting to think that you're full of shit.
No, I swear that's the actual that is the actual thing. I will send you the YouTube link for it later, and I will like timestamp it for you. I'll be like, go to this mark. A puppet reads does the audiobook thing for it. Very nice. He really dramatizes it up. He does all these voices, and it's just so.
It's so fucking weird.
It's freaking funny. Like
that sounded like the what is it? The where car from Futurama.
yeah, it's basically that. Yeah, yeah, it's like exactly that kind
Bender
of stuff.
turns into. He's driven to kill his best friend. Goes after Leela. Oh, I'm not good enough to kill. Yeah, yeah. That was like their whole thing about it is that he chased down Leela.
Jeez. Of all things,
And by the end of it, he actually does end up like running over Fry. It's like, it's okay, man. It shows me that you loved me.
Jeez.
Oh God, Fry.
The one I remember.
Futurama's fantastic.
Yeah, the one I remember is whenever it was like Santa Claus was a killer robot.
Santa Claus is a killer robot. Like
Yeah.
every episode that's related.
Oh, it was amazing.
Futurama's a good show. I
Yeah.
saw that they renewed it. I haven't watched any of the new stuff.
I didn't even know they renewed it.
Yeah, they did.
Jeez. Oh, gotta give her a little collar thing. And this time it's actually appropriate because it's Eevee's technically like a pet.
Oh man.
Oh, speaking of pets. Oh, I gotta give her like a. There we go. It'll be a heart tag on the collar. But speaking of pets, I saw this weird clip. Like we were talking about the new SpongeBob. I mean, it was like, what the fudge? So
What do
they
you
were
mean?
walking. So it was like these two fish, like a couple,
Uh-huh.
and then they walked by some sign and it said "Pets Allowed," and the guy was like, "Oh boy, hooray, honey, we can finally come here." So I was like, "All right, they're gonna go get their animals or something." The guy reaches into his pocket, gets on all fours, and puts a leash around his neck, and then
Oh my God.
his girlfriend starts walking him. I'm like, what the?
Simps are everywhere.
And that was on SpongeBob.
God, that was on SpongeBob?
That was That was one of those newer SpongeBob episodes, like we were discussing,
God.
Yeah. I was like, what the fudge?
There's no hope for humanity. After having watched Halo, I think I agree we are disgusting vermin. Or reading Halo, I guess. The Covenant view us probably the most accurately.
Well, I mean, I would still suggest watching the new Halo show because then you'll get even. Oh, that show like butchered all the episodes, all the characters and whatnot. I never really cared for
Oh,
Halo.
I've seen
But it's like-
bits of it.
Oof.
Yeah, I've seen bits of it, and Master Chief sucks.
Yeah, people are calling it Master Cheeks because you get like full on butt action of him.
Oh yeah, because you have a picture of his ass.
Yeah.
I remember that. That's what kind of turned me off from it. I was just like, yeah, nah.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Apparently, he doesn't wear his costume a lot, or not his
No,
costume,
he
his
doesn't.
armor.
So here's the thing. I watched somebody review it,
Mhm.
and just watching the show and listening to some of the dialogue, I was just like, this sucks.
Yeah. Right.
And not to mention the way they handled like why the Master Chief is constantly in control of his emotions and all that stuff is because of a freaking chip. I was like, wait a second.
Yeah.
That no, he's always in control because that's part of his training. Like he was trained to that way. Not to mention he was raised since he was 6 to be a soldier.
Yeah, they just throw all the continuity out the window.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's just, yeah. I. It's one of the reasons why I don't really want to watch it. It's like I don't want to support that level of stupid.
Yeah, pretty funky stuff, I would say. I am not supporting that.
Yep.
Not by the hairs on my chin.
Yeah, I keep trying to paint on this, and I think I'm done.
That's all good. I think I'm good with this, the general lines and whatnot.
Yeah.
I think. I don't know. I mean, you can tell what's going on pretty much.
Yeah. You just gotta take the underlayer and tone it down a little bit.
Yeah.
You have an underlayer, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least I think I do. Nope. Oh man, did it again.
You did it again.
Yucks.
Yeah, whenever I'm doing like the more complex characters, I'll do an underlayer.
Yeah.
But this is a character I've drawn like 1,000 times, so I don't even bother with underlayers when I'm drawing her.
Gotcha. I think I'll draw a little.
Yeah, this first one that I did today, I guess for our stream was just me listening to your conversation over the phone and drawing.
Oh yeah, talking to Matt Walsh and all that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Matt Walsh, we'll have to tag him once we're done. Heck, I might actually tag him by accident.
Oh yeah.
Trying to search your name and I accidentally get him.
I dare you. I dare you to do it. He's gonna be like, look at these degenerates.
Well, I mean, this has nothing to do with you know what? Here we go. This is how we can make it. There we go.
Yeah, there you go.
Control.
Now yeah.
Now we're talking about video games.
There we go. Well, we did talk about video games.
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about Elden Ring. We talked about Dragon's Dogma.
Yeah.
Talked about a couple of games.
Nice. I was playing Dead by.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I can't get into the multiplayer games. I try and I don't know. It just gets annoying for me.
I'll have to stream some of that sometime for you, so you can see the magic.
See the magic.
Yeah, you'll be like, whoa! Now I know what I've been missing all these years.
Yeah.
And then once you join, then you can rage. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It's a fun game. I like it because it's always random. You never know if you win or live. The only problem is, like, whenever you get somebody who... Because how that game works is you have to try and escape the killer. And the killer will put you on hooks.
Yeah.
So whenever you get off the hook, you go try to... You get off the hook and try to heal yourself. But what happens is... Sometimes the killer will stand 5 feet away from the hook, let you get unhooked, and then he'll run you down and smack you and put you back on the hook immediately again. And so,
Yeah.
like, yeah, so it's like you can wait for 5 or 10 minutes to get into a game. You finally get in there, and then that's all he does. And, like, you probably only played 15 seconds of the whole match because all he does is do that. And it's like, all right, no, that's no fun.
Yeah. Well, that's. I don't like griefers. That's why I don't play those games.
Yeah. That's why I like. No, it's just like, whenever I deal with that, like, I'll play as killer and I do it, like, I'll do it, like, more sportsman-like. I'll let people get away, and then I'll chase them later on. I don't immediately smash them down. Or if like, I'm really losing, I will smack them down, like, when they get off later on, but I'll, like, let their teammates get them up, you know? I just do it to slow down the game just for, like, a minute, and then I'm like, okay, go back up and do your thing.
Just to take a break.
Yeah, I was like, whoa, guys, let me breathe. I know I'm trying to kill you, but I'm not angry. I'm not mean. Please do not.
Don't ban me.
Yeah, don't hurt me. I'm playing Leatherface. I may have a chainsaw, but I'm sensitive. No, I actually hate Leatherface. I can't stand that character. I play as like the game's original characters more. The only character I play as would be like Ghostface from Scream, but like all the other ones, they're like their own original characters that they make.
Right.
I actually got to do some fan art of them. They made some new waifu characters. Like, here we go. Here's my fan art. I looked up Dead by Daylight fan art one time. I was like, oh, let's find some fun stuff. It was like a bunch of hentai. I was like, what? Yep. I'm like, why? Why for this game?
That's every freaking. That's why I don't get into fandoms, because every fandom seems to just do, like porn.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's obnoxious. Like, guys, can you find anything else more appealing than just the physical attributes of the character?
Yeah.
Although, frankly, we draw sexually charged characters too, but
yeah, but that's different. Those are horror creatures, and this is a Pokemon. This is classy.
This is class.
This is pure class.
Yeah.
I'll show that to Matt Walsh.
I mean, I'd find it. Honestly, I would love to see him respond to some of this stuff that we're talking about, because
you know, good old Matt. He'll come up with something and bash you, having no idea who you are.
Yeah.
Granted, we don't know him personally, but it's like we've seen enough of him online to have an idea.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, I don't know, man.
I don't know.
People are sick.
This world is sick.
Yeah, absolute degenerates. Later, I'll have to send you that video of the guy banging the bust.
What?
the audiobook thing where the guy gets with the family.
Gets with that. Yeah,
yeah, that's where, speaking of degeneracy.
Yeah. Jeez.
And dagnabbit, I cannot wait for freaking what is it called? Elder Scrolls. Well, it's like I don't even know if they're gonna freaking make it. It's like how long is it taking them to make that damn game?
I honestly don't think they're doing it.
I don't think so either.
Well, look, their last game, which was freaking, what was it?
like
space. What was the
Starfield
space?
from
Starfield.
Space
Yeah.
Thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Starfield got a very poor response from pretty much everybody.
Yep. Yep.
Well, it's because all it was Fallout in space,
Yeah.
and it wasn't even good Fallout.
No.
It was like it was Fallout. It was Fallout 76 in space.
Yeah. From what I heard, like everyone was all ticked off about it. Honestly, I don't even care for Fallout. Like, I liked a bit of it, but it was just like, I don't know. I don't care about like desert wastelands. If I want that, I'll just go outside.
Yeah, right. I live in a desert wasteland. I don't need to play in a desert wasteland.
Yeah. Have all these people time at home. Amazing it is. I'm like,
No, not really.
if you've been in that situation, you know how crappy it is. I don't want to relive that. Oh, this is neato. I've always saw this, but I've never actually tried it.
What?
So you use a soft brush, and then you use the hard, like lasso tool to do some hard edges later on. So you get like this gradient, and then there'll be spots where it's hard.
Hey, what's up, Durnan?
Oh, what's happening, Durnan? What's up?
What's up? We're doing good, man.
We're currently drawing our own original characters.
Yeah. Well, I am.
Well, yeah, Matt is. I'm doing.
Well, I guess you're technically doing it too.
I don't even know if it would count. I'm doing some Pokemon
Eevee.
creature.
He's doing Eevee.
Yeah.
Female Eevee.
Yeah. I've been having people ask me to do this, so I might as well mess around with it.
You've been having people ask?
Yeah. Like every time I go in the mirror, I'm always like, "You gonna do that picture?"
Yeah.
You've got home sketching.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That sounds pretty fun.
Nice.
I've never done that. Like the closest coffee thing to us is like the only thing I can think of is like Starbucks. So it's like I would definitely want to just sit down and draw either there or like at a bookstore. That sounds pretty nice and relaxing.
I've done it at a bookstore.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, I
Do you
did
get,
it
like,
at a Barnes
people-
and Noble.
Okay.
Do I get people like trying to talk to me or something?
Yeah,
Not really.
she looks like a bit like the elf from the other day. Yeah, she does. One thing I definitely noticed is I gotta practice more on faces, so I don't have that same face syndrome. I want to get rid of that.
As I'm sitting here drawing same face that I always do.
Do you have fun doing that at the coffee shop?
Yeah. Was it all in good fun?
Oh yeah.
Kermit, is that you? Yeah.
I rotate two locations. One is an Arab shop, and the other is a card board game with active tables to it. Oh, cool. Cute girls and caffeine. Heck yeah, that's the
Yeah.
man. I like that though. I would definitely like something like that. I don't know about the coffee shop because I don't really drink coffee. I'd probably drink some. If they got some tea, probably do that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. I need to be in the mood for coffee.
Uh-huh. The card game spot. That sounds pretty neat though. Probably get to play some Warhammer 40k or something. Draw. I actually like drawing the figurines at time to time.
Oh yeah, I see you do that all the time.
What? I've only done that once.
No,
How do you see it all the time?
you have not done that only once.
Yeah. Nah, yeah. I've done it multiple times. But you don't know that.
Well, they don't know that. I do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've
That's
seen
right.
plenty of your drawings.
Yeah. Unless I send them to you. It's like, hey, look what I drew at 4 a.m. in the morning.
Mike, that looks good, man. Can I go to bed now?
No, I need you to live stream with me right now.
Yeah, right.
I drink coffee on the road or at those
Thank
points.
you. Cool chibi style character. Thank you.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's weird because like I don't know. I only picked up this style because I wanted something that I could do quickly
Mm-hmm.
and still have like not attractive, but yeah, attractive look. Appealing. That's the word I was looking for. Appealing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's definitely nice. I really like it. It's easy to do for you, and it's quick and simple. So, and it always looks nice at the end.
Yeah.
I basically said the same thing like 3 different ways.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
All right, man. It is 3:43. I thought you had something to do.
I thought so too. Yeah. Family got home, and it's like, all right, let's do something. And it's like, well, hold on. I gotta do something with you. And I don't know. I think they fell asleep. So
No.
we'll probably get to our stuff at like 5 or 6 o'clock. I like Chibi for goofing around sometimes for cartoon or for cartoon interrupts. I'll have to do a Chibi character. Actually, that is what I wanted to do earlier because I saw a video on how to do the emotes for like Twitch and whatnot.
All right.
Yeah, so since I saw that, I figured maybe I could actually do some of the chibi like characters for that. That could be something good. So I could have like those little, stickers. So it's like if somebody subscribes or comes online,
All right. Yeah.
they'll say something.
I mean, you can do that.
Oh yeah.
Are you gonna like animate them and have them be animated?
Probably a little bit. I don't want to animate like fully everything, but I'll probably do. Yeah, I'll have a little animation for it. I was thinking maybe like one chibi could be like moving like they're drawing, another one for like a happy face or sad face,
Right.
excited face. I don't know how to activate them though. I'm sure I'll figure that out later, but definitely, it's definitely a neat idea. I always see other people do it, so it's like, well, we'll try that out. Yeah, as an anthropomorphic human being, I feel I should be able to fix this.
There it is.
Oh, shoot, and that reminds me, I still have to follow you, Durnan, on the Instagram. I have not been on Instagram.
On the gram.
Yeah. Yeah. We gotta follow each other. Yeah, Matt, I finally responded to your thing too, by the way, on the Insta.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Oh, okay, good. I didn't want you to think I was ignoring you.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. I do not pay attention to Instagram at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it's just like, oh, cool, somebody said something. Well, it's because nothing ever happens on my Instagram. It's very clean right now.
Okay. Oh, here. Alright, I will write down your name right now so I don't forget it for later. Here we go. Pluto. Pluton. Nihon. Okay. Bam.
I'm using the wrong brush again.
I think my Instagram is Lightwolf XXX.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I thought it was just White Wolf.
No, it's like XXX. I did have originally just Lightwolf whenever I was trying to make the account, but they were like, this name has been used. Please make another name. So I was like, oh, damn, nabbit.
Dag nabbit.
Oh, mama. Oh, man. It was...
Picking on me for my accent? I don't appreciate that. It's like you and me have to fight now.
Oh, snap.
It's fighting words.
All day. Don't worry. I'll take you on any day, anywhere, anytime, any place. It's not Tuesday to Friday.
Oh, okay. It just doesn't work with your schedule?
Yeah. I don't mind a fight to the death, but it's gotta be on a day when I'm not watching TV.
Yep, exactly. Oh, I understand. I gotta keep those days free myself.
Yeah. How about a day whenever you have to teach?
Yeah, just come in and we start kicking each other's ass. Just out of nowhere. Oh, that'd be fantastic. The students would be like, oh!
Jeez.
Little highlights on her skin.
LOL. Art duels the old-fashioned way.
Fisticuffs.
Fisticuffs, yeah. Gosh.
Heck yeah.
Man, we need to bring that back.
Honestly, I think this country would be a lot better if senators were still allowed to duel each other.
I mean, honestly, it might, because there's a bunch. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff. It's like people would, people talk whenever they have all this money, but it's like if actually push comes to shove, a lot of them would not.
Well, I mean, it's like, okay, you think your idea is that good? Prove it.
Yeah. Although it probably won't work for everyone. There's like a scrawny guy. He's like, I think we should help children and, with.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It would make sure that all of we don't have a lot of fat politicians anymore. It's like they have to be ready to fight for their right to
party.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It'd prevent a lot of these, 70-year-old or career politician kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
It would clear that out pretty quick.
Yeah, like, did you? Jeez, yeah, some of the stuff. Like, did you see the whole thing with the TikTok that they were doing? Whenever they were like, "Does
Other
TikTok
people's
have?"
children.
They're like, "Does TikTok use the internet?" And they're like,
Yes,
"If I
yes,
have my
exactly.
Wi-Fi, does that mean China can tell Mark Zuckerberg who I'm watching TV with?" And you're like, "Wait, what? Like, what are you talking
Wait
about?"
a second.
Yeah, you're like, "Wait, there's like 20 different things you just said in one go."
Yeah, there's a lot going in that sentence, and I'm not sure what to respond. Other
Other
people's
people's
children,
children.
the problems of the world. Yeah,
Yep, yep.
I'm already having to deal with other people's children.
No, being a teacher.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
No, I can tell what you mean. I can tell.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit of that, a little bit of that. Yeah. Yep.
Oh
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
absolutely. Oh god,
Oh,
if
yeah.
you actually watch this stream later, I mentioned something about I'm a teacher, so I have to get uh, software that for teaching, and one of these apps required me to take like a full scan of my face and send it to them, or a video, and I was just like, "You're kidding!" As a 3D artist, because that is like my profession, the only thing that somebody needs to copy my likeness and start using me as a for like nefarious purposes is exactly what they asked me for. And I was just like, there's no way I'm giving that shit to you.
Yeah.
So I canceled it before it got too far. I was just like, I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah, it's like there is no reason you need any of that crap from me.
And no, there's no reason. That gave me some serious like, we're gonna clone you and use you.
Sheesh. I mean, I
Rise
wouldn't mind a
or
clone.
rise.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
But yeah, until that clone, decides that it's the real one and tries to kill you.
Well, I was thinking about that. Let's say you wake up one day and you have a doppelganger and it's trying to
Uh-huh.
kill you.
Yeah.
Like, is it truly a doppelganger? Because what if it turns out you were the clone and that's the original, and it's worried that you're gonna try and kill him? So in turn, you end up creating your own doppelganger unknowingly.
I think you're what?
Are you serious? Airport
Yep.
base?
Yep.
Holy cow! I didn't know that. Jeez.
Yep. I remember that because I just took a trip to Oklahoma and they had that shit.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I don't like any of that crap.
Nope. Yeah,
I
it's
mean, like,
bullshit.
if there were, I mean, I wouldn't mind it if it was actually used for like good, like if there's an actual bad guy and it's like literally
yeah.
just for that. But it's like, no, they're using it for like
Yeah, they're-
everything. It's like, hell no.
I barely trust the government with my own social security number.
Yeah.
And they're the one that give it to me.
Yep.
I don't know, but I'm an American, so I can hate my government loudly. At least for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Because if you tried to adjust that, it would actually blind you.
Mm.
Your brain reads it in a very specific way. America.
I'm not getting that. Yeah. And one thing I thought was funny too is like all these people were talking about TikTok. I mean, it's bad that TikTok follows us and all that, you know. But I had to talk to people. I'm like, you know, TikTok does like all the same stuff that our own government does. And they're like,
Oh yeah,
kidding me? And it's like, no, it's like literally the same thing. You know, it's
yeah.
like, no, it's the same jet. It's the same
Well,
stuff.
the only problem I have with TikTok doing
Mhm.
it is that the company is not subject to our laws.
Yeah,
Like that's the only thing that bothers me about it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep, yep, yep. I disapprove and I, um,
Like
huh.
that's what I wish people would kind of understand about it. I kind of look. I read some of the bill, and
Mhm.
I don't agree with 90% of the crap that they can do because they're pretty much giving themselves free reign to control what is put on the internet. Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah, that's what yeah, the wording is very loose on what the bill does and can be used against citizens, yeah. Yep. No, I agree. The whole thing is garbage.
yeah. Yeah, no. I saw something where it's like they were trying to use it for like everything.
Yeah.
It was like
Well,
if it,
with the way it's worded, it will be used for everything.
yeah,
Like they
it's
could
like,
take any app off and ban it,
yeah,
which would mean stuff like X could get banned or Twitter or whatever.
yeah, just because
Facebook
they
could
don't
get
like
banned. Yeah, just
something
because they don't
Elon
like
Musk
what's been said.
does. Yeah, ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's freaking crazy.
Yeah. Well, what disturbs me is the amount of people that support it.
Oh yeah, yeah. They don't know what they're talking about. I tried talking to some of my friends. Like some of them get it, and then others are like, "No, that wouldn't happen."
Yeah, I
I
love the
think,
people that are like, nah, they wouldn't do that. It's like, really?
yeah, it's like, have you
Really?
looked at history?
Yeah, yeah. Have you looked at history?
Jeez. Yeah, I know one of my friend. Just. mm, I can't say
Don't
anything
call
because
anybody out
they
if you
might
don't
see
want to.
they might see that.
Yeah.
Well, it's only a matter if you can enforce it. Government officials they around those laws all the time when they want. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, they got all those little
Oh
tiny
yeah, absolutely.
loopholes. Yeah.
Well, it's not even loopholes. It's more of like, look, every time I see the stupid committees or stuff getting together talking about impeachment and all that crap,
Hmm.
or look, we finally got him, doing all that crap.
Yeah.
So what? You gonna arrest him? You gonna actually throw him in jail?
Well, only if he doesn't align with our political beliefs.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, history of the world, power corrupts all. Yep,
Yep. Yep. Yep.
absolutely. I'm.
Yeah, it's all. Yeah.
A mess. It's a mess.
It's a huge mess.
Well, it sucks that I can't do anything about it.
All you gotta do is run for the government.
God no.
But well, there is one person who can change it.
Yes, is that who I think you're talking about?
Matt Walsh.
Yeah, Matt Walsh.
Yeah.
He'll save us.
Gee,
Ben Shapiro and Matt Walsh will save us.
yeah. Committees are big money to buy into hundreds of thousands of dollars. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. It's just all big money everywhere. I mean, like, you can find out a lot of this stuff. All you gotta do is follow the money, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, well, who got the funding for this? Where did this come from? And you see everything. It's all out
Mhm.
there. It's just people don't care to
People are
look.
too lazy. Well, people are too lazy to look it up.
Yeah, exactly.
They just want freaking CBS or MSNBC or Fox News to tell them what's going on.
Yep, yep, yep.
Hurts me is how much they trust them.
Uh,
I wouldn't trust. I'm a very naturally just untrusting person.
Oh yeah. Oh,
So
dang, that's
when
pretty.
somebody's when somebody says this is the way it is, I always have to double check. I always have to double check.
Oh yeah.
It's gotten me into plenty of trouble because people don't like when you do that.
Yeah.
But
No, don't take anything for
I
the
don't
word.
like being lied to. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even if somebody's not lying, they could have the wrong info. And it's like,
Well, yeah,
no.
that's
It's
the
like,
thing.
do you even know what you're talking about?
Yeah, and I'll be the first to admit that half the stuff I say, I'm speaking out of my ass.
Yeah. That's why we'll have to get Matt Walsh on the scene.
Yeah, I would love to see. That would be really just interesting.
Oh yeah. So yeah, on this freaking video, Matt Walsh said that SJWs are infecting games, and no one has
Oh
talked
yeah,
about it until today.
I remember that.
It's
Yep.
like all these people were putting memes of them. They're like, "Government is bad," according to Matt Walsh. Matt Walsh found out today.
Yeah.
It's just like his own reporting.
He absolutely deserved those memes. 100%, he
Yeah,
earned that shit.
the calling of the sheep. Yep. Yep, that's exactly right. Yeah, it's like no, you're exactly right. Yeah, it is. A lot of times it is like lazy people. Yeah, like you'll tell them the truth. They're like, well, I don't care. It's like I can still get these free benefits and everything. It's like,
Yep.
oh my god, you're exactly right, man. My thing is not. Oh well, what fudge it. There we go. Hooray! Finally. So Eevee is a brown color. So put some browns up in here, up in this bitch.
Are you gonna give her brown skin?
No, I'll keep her kind of like. Remember, Eevee, she's Japanese, so she's like
She's
more
Asian.
yellow. Yeah, more yellow
She's
skin.
more yellow.
But,
Yeah.
I'll keep these as a dark brownish color. Keep that dark right there too.
Man, I love having friends that we can just make jokes with each other about that kind of stuff.
Oh yeah, I have some friends like I can't joke about any of this shit crap around them.
I know.
Yeah, one time I brought up I was talking about how like sometimes I would be depressed, and one guy who helped me was Jordan Peterson. Just like a few of his things, not everything. I was
Right.
like, I would listen to him. He'd be kind of useful. And she's like, that racist bigot. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then
Yeah.
she'd show me a clip, and then she'd be like, now isn't that the truth? I'm like, there was nothing racist at all in that thing.
Oh yeah.
And then
I love
it'd be
those
like
people.
they say something like the author of Harry Potter is transphobic.
Oh
And
yeah,
like,
because
well,
she says that women are women and men are men.
yeah, and it's just like, and I'm just like, look, if some dude went into the bathroom after you saying that they were a woman, would you really believe that, or would you? It's like, no, you're gonna be like,
I hate
oh
how
hell
it's
no.
all okay. So what bugs me about it? You got to be bought into the ideology. Absolutely.
Yeah,
God. Well, that's the thing. I think that nobody actually believes this crap. At least none of the people like in major media or whatever, like
Where it
none of
goes,
them actually believe it.
no, oh no, no.
Like
All the big media
there's
people were,
money involved.
yeah.
There's money involved that's getting them to say that stuff.
Oh yeah,
Because anyone that has any like level of brain power would be like, yeah, a man is a man, a woman's a woman.
yeah,
There's no question there.
yeah. Especially with the crap where it's like, I think it was like in the UFC. It's like
Oh
they,
yeah,
it's like this 7 foot tall, well not like 6 foot tall dude beating up like a 5 foot tall woman,
yeah, 5'4"
and,
or whatever. Yeah, she's tiny.
and like, that's
Well,
like,
I love that.
oh, jeez.
I personally love the fact. Wells, it's the female. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You're right because
No,
I've noticed a lot of like girls like they'll stand up for it. They'll be like, "Well, no, it's their opinion or it's how they are, so you gotta let them go." But it's like that's gonna get you.
Well, yeah.
No.
It's because it's an emotional mindset. It's not a logical one.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
We're gonna get a lot of women just getting mad at us for saying that, but you know what? I truly don't give a crap.
Yeah, you can identify as a woman and count.
Yeah,
So
just
they're
throw on a
horny.
wig and say, "Bitch, come at me."
It's not. I'm not a woman biologically, but I feel like a woman, so it's okay.
I had some bad sushi, so I feel like a woman today. I'm having cramps.
Yeah. Yeah. Just next time you're late for work, just identify as late.
Yep.
Identify
Oh
as
God,
late
did you
people.
see that video?
Yeah.
They don't take into account people with time blindness. It's like, you mean idiots that don't look at their clock?
Yeah. Jeez. Yeah, I saw this one where the guy, whenever he wants to be late for work, he identifies as trans late.
Trent, yeah, I've seen that one.
And then halfway through the day, he identifies as black. Other
Yeah.
days, he identifies as cripple or
Yeah.
just whatever he can do to get out of work.
Mhm.
It's like, I don't know. It's like, what the heck?
Well, I mean, if you guys are gonna allow this nonsense, then you have to live with the nonsense that it comes with,
Oh, yeah.
or the people abusing it.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Heart of the cards.
Part of the car.
You just gotta believe.
Leave. No, fuck that. Those cards better do some work.
Freaking Yu-Gi-Oh! I used to love Yu-Gi-Oh! Only got into like season 1, never got
Yeah.
further than that, but still fun.
Yeah, I loved Yu-Gi-Oh! For about 13 episodes.
I was so pissed because everyone was into Yu-Gi-Oh! I went to the store, got all these cards. I'm like, yes, we can finally play it at school. I brought them to school, and everyone's like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Stole last season.
Yeah, I know.
Like, what
That
the
happened to me
fuck?
too.
It's like, I just got all this crap.
Well, so I caught on right at the very end of that mess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So I actually managed to play a couple of games with some of my friends, but yeah, it died out really quick.
Yeah.
Well, it was the same thing with Beyblades. Do you remember those?
Yep.
Well, identify and working 12 hours only to being present for 4. I identify as a full paycheck.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. Those look like crap. Get rid of that. And if you don't pay me that full paycheck, I'm gonna bitch and moan and get you HR called on you.
behind.
HR is literally the weapon of women in the workforce.
Mm. Oh yeah. That's why whenever you just use HR and appeal to their better nature, just be very emotional.
Exactly. Come up with some sob story and they'll buy it.
God.
I know somebody's going to get mad at me for saying that. But I don't. I'm finding it very hard to give a crap.
That's your toxic masculinity showing.
Yeah, I know it is. You know what? I think I'm okay with it. Yes, it is. Yeah. I'm gonna get fired tomorrow. I just feel it.
No, you have to fight the patriarchy and all that.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I am a part of the patriarchy. I am for the patriarchy.
Just say you're a double agent. Like I'm just.
Yeah.
just
Are you trying to save my job right now?
yeah. Here we go. There we go.
I don't know.
There we go. Got this color. Alright.
Testosterone, the bane of the world, until needed. Yep.
Yeah.
That annoys me so much.
Yeah. Whenever there's a
Where
problem.
are all the masculine men? As they sat there and bashed all of them for how long?
Yeah. Yeah.
Last
Whenever.
30, 40 years.
Yeah. Whenever there's a problem, that's whenever the feminism stops.
Yep. Once there's a house fire, the pigtails come back on.
What the fudge is going on with this color? Oh, that was its original color. Okay.
Man, my color picker is so freaking weird in this program. It's like it's working sometimes on the colors that I'm picking.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just this thing's obnoxious to work with.
There we go. Hooray! I got it. Mostly.
Yay!
Hooray! Hooray! I got the female version of that Pokemon Eevee. Hooray! Now just 9 more evolutions to go.
To go, yeah.
Jeez. Probably should have picked something with only. Oh well.
Yeah.
It's Eevee time.
You know what I find really ironic about us talking about this?
So.
We're artists, right?
Yeah.
We're supposed to be the whiny, simpering little bastards or whatever that society likes to pick on.
Are we?
Well, I mean, we're always, if you take a look, there's not a lot of conservative artists, right?
Yeah.
So whenever you see it, it's like, whoa.
Yeah. Yep.
It's a little disorienting.
Oh yeah. Did you see Thurnan's comment?
She's going full thought mode. If she breathes, she's a thought.
The guys with the lightsabers meme.
Yeah, I love that meme.
Always supposed
to be in the feeling. That's kind of what I meant. We're supposed to always be like all emotional and in our feelings, and I'm just like, no, I'm a very cold and calculated bastard.
I'm a man.
I'm a
I'm
man.
a man.
Who's a big boy? I'm a big boy. Who's the great big boy?
What?
Do you know that one?
No.
Oh man. Okay, so there's a it's a meme, of course, where when you teach the new guy to use the front loader, who's a big boy? I'm a big boy. It's really funny. And someone who's worked construction,
Yeah.
it made me cry because it was great. It was it was the funniest thing when it first came out. It's old at this point. I don't know how old, but it's been around for a while.
I'll have to check that out then.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is?
Because I've definitely done that with some of my my construction buddies. Like, who's a big boy? I'm a big boy. Putting on your big boy pants. especially when like one of us ends up getting like hurt or something.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, does somebody need to go to the hospital?
He's got like an arm missing.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, see, like if somebody's like legitimately hurt, we'll be like, "Oh my god, let's get you to the hospital."
Yeah.
But if it's like questionable, like somebody like smashed their finger with a hammer, or what is it? Like the staple gun, they like stapled their thumb or something.
Yeah. Jeez.
Hey, I sliced my hand open on a freaking drill press.
God. I'm gonna be honest,
Yeah.
I'd probably go to the hospital for that shit. I'd be like, oh fuck.
Oh yeah, I did. I went to the hospital for it, and I got like 6 stitches. Because like only the deep part was on the palm, the thumb pad.
Yeah.
But it like cut all the way from my wrist up my middle finger, and you can still see a scar.
Jeez.
But yeah, that was one of the few times I went to the hospital. Mostly because somebody told me to.
Yeah.
Because what I typically do is I just grab some duct tape and what?
They're just like, hey man, you should probably go check that
Yeah,
out.
you should probably go. Well, yeah, because every time I'd get injured, I'd just grab like a paper towel and some duct tape and use it as a bandage if I couldn't find a Band-Aid or something.
Gotcha.
Well, that, and I always hated the stupid Band-Aids they gave us because they always sucked. They'd always fall off when you're working.
Yeah. There we go.
Man, now I'm belly aching about something I haven't done in like years.
That's all good.
Yeah.
This is a no belly aching zone.
There's no belly aching.
I don't hear no complaints.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Oh shit! If there's
Well,
anything
bad
that
boy.
construction workers love to do, it's bitch. we
Yeah.
love to bitch and
Oh, really?
yeah, it's like a pastime. Like, my back hurts. It's like, go take care of it. Nah.
Jeez. God. Yeah, I'd say probably that's some stuff you gotta fix. Jeez.
Yeah. I used to sew people up because they would fail the drug test in the factory. Sewed up slices in hands from box cutters being stabbed in, and I was, yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, when I worked factory, I was very careful. Like, I'd already done my stints in construction when I hopped into the factory stuff. And I don't know. We were working around hydraulic presses and pneumatics and things like that. People would get mad at me because I'd be wearing my rings, and I would only wear my rings around pneumatics because they're easy to, like, 90 psi on a pneumatic is easy to move. Like, you can move that with just your hand.
Mm.
Hydraulics, on the other hand, are a completely different story. Whenever I worked on a hydraulic machine, I would not F around with that stuff.
Yeah.
That's where it's just like, yep, I'm taking my ring off for that. And welders, because we had welders as well. And I took my metal bits off whenever I did anything with those.
Mm. Yeah, some stuff you definitely gotta be careful around.
Yeah.
You don't want to screw stuff up.
I don't know. I was not liked by the safety staff.
Why? Because you were cautious.
Yeah. No, because, like, they had rules that
Hmm.
if you knew how to operate stuff properly, weren't important. But they have, like, blanketing rules that are supposed to cover for idiots.
Yeah.
Like the box cutter thing. Like, you're not allowed to have an actual, like, box cutter. You're supposed to use their stupid safety knives. And I hate those things. So I never use them. I brought my own knife because I was like, screw it.
Yeah. I get you on that one.
Yeah, this chick went into the cage with a robot she thought was turned off, which she did not, and got brain damage from it. Yep.
Jeez. Damn.
Yep.
That is.
Now, I'm not saying it's not warranted for people to get mad at me for it. Like, I understood it. They're doing their job and they don't want to get in trouble, or they don't want to have to file a health report. But, you know, when it comes to my safety, I'm incredibly aware. Like, I'm always aware whenever I'm working around stuff.
Yeah.
Or I've always have been. Like, I haven't lost any limbs. I've gotten scars. But whenever I find, like, an area that's I'm gonna get pinched, or I have a high potential of getting injured on, like, I'll take the steps to be safe.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think some people take it too far.
Hmm.
That, and I'm 6 foot. Oh god, yeah, jeez. Those stupid box cutters suck.
I dislike them. Those ones kept cutting me like a lot. What a pain in the ass.
I know. I've cut myself on more safety shit than I've cut on actual blades.
Yeah. The safety stuff gets
It's
more injured.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hurting yourself on the safety equipment more than the actual danger.
Yeah. It's supposed to prevent cuts. Well, I think you need to reassess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say I've injured myself more trying to be safe than if I wasn't trying to be safe.
Jeez.
Okay.
I've never been injured at work. Very agile jumping on stuff.
Oh, I'm not agile. I'm 6 foot and 250 pounds. So I'm a big guy.
250 pounds of pure muscle.
It was at one point. But yeah, most things that ended up catching me, I was able to easily move aside.
Mm.
But like I said, hydraulics and stuff like that aren't the. Yep. Yep. I feel that one.
Mm. I don't even know what I am. I need to reweight myself.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in where I'm at the moment. I need to lose some weight.
That can be for ours. That can be for our other channel. Hey everyone, lose weight with me. Let's go.
Hey, yeah. You go on a weight loss program.
Oh, then we could do like the what those chicks do at the gym. Anytime somebody walks into your camera, you're like, "What the fudge are you doing?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Get out of my stream, God!"
And no, I've got my own home gym. I just gotta start using it again.
Yeah.
There's one thing that I do want
Mhm.
to add to my gym, and that is a bench. I'm not like the weight bench, but something that I can adjustable bench, because that'll make a
Yeah.
lot of my workouts a little bit easier. Right now, I do mostly calisthenics, so
Oh.
I'm working with my body weight for the most part, which being as heavy as I am is quite a bit of weight, but doing free weights would definitely help me lose the actual weight.
Yeah.
Floating bench, yeah.
There we go. Flying bench looks pretty nice. Alright. Ow.
Yeah, I do. So I do high. Let's see. I do high reps and low sets. Low sets. I just work. Honestly, I just work till failure for the most part.
Yeah. I say that's pretty good. Just doing what you
Yeah.
can. That really.
Yeah, I work to failure, and I do it on what is it? Movable dip bar, dumbbells, and ab wheel is what I use. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've got some kettlebells, which I fucking hate, and I've got some dumbbells that I use, and I do all the shoulder exercises. I do lunges. Like, I've got plenty of areas that I can just do most of my calisthenic stuff. Like,
Yeah.
I do my burpees, I do all that other stuff. I hate burpees, but I do them. I don't know. I'm not exactly a fitness guru, and I don't watch a lot of them, but I do know what I need to do to get where I need to be.
Alright. There were two photos.
2 photos.
Yep, I gotta send them to the homies.
Yeah, and all I did was this.
Nice. I like it though. It looks nice and clean.
Yeah.
I still need to make my pictures clean.
Yeah. My biggest thing is cardio right now. I injured my back when I was wrestling in high school, so running is rough for me.
Mm.
I gotta find other stuff to do my cardio.
Oh, I didn't know that. I knew you did the wrestling, but I didn't know about that.
Yeah, like I severely injured my back.
Jeez.
You know? Like, even sitting at this chair is killing me right now.
Okay. Jeez.
Yeah. It's actually why I prefer a standing desk if I've got one.
Yeah.
I thought about getting one, but I, the current workspace that I've got, I'd need to spend like a ton of money to make a big one.
Yeah.
Oh, I just did high school wrestling. It was what they did for us is they actually had us wrestle like a weight class or two up. So that means if somebody was like 160 pounds, they would put them up against somebody that was like 200, 210.
Yeah.
And back in high school, I was 220 pounds of like muscle. So they put me up with the 250-pound guy. And during that is what ended up fucking me up.
Sheesh.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to build my own desk if I want a standing desk.
A hand crank. Stand up.
Yeah. What a weird topic of conversations to have on a live stream.
Yeah. You know,
And we just kind of just started talking about stuff.
yeah, we go from politics to wrestling.
Yeah,
life.
politics to wrestling to taking care of our bodies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're kind of all over the place.
I wrestled at 160 and practice with the 235 because I could go around.
Yeah.
Nice. I think I'm done with this one for now.
Yeah, I think I'm done too.
What do you think? Should we call it quits? We've been doing this for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, we've been doing this for a while now. Like, I've got other stuff I've got to do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, I have ADHD, and I'm sure that doesn't help. I'm really bad with my when I'm teaching because students can easily distract me.
Yeah. Jeez.
Oh,
Like, how bad is it? Is it like you'll be telling them what assignment to do, and they're like, "Hey, teacher, there's a cloud outside." You're like, what? Where?
Well, so no, what it is it's like I'll be talking about a topic, and they'll be like, "Oh, what do you think of this?" And then it distracts me enough to be like, "Oh, I think this is a," and I just go off on like a 10-15 minute tangent.
Oh, gotcha.
And then I'm like, wait a second, I was supposed to be talking about this.
Yeah. Like, darn it, they did it again.
Damn it. Yeah.
Now they don't know their assignments for the weekend.
Yeah,
I
right.
guess they're all getting F's.
Yeah. Yeah, that ends up happening. Tangents.
Tangents. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I got plenty of tangents in my drawing.
I
think I avoided most of them.
I think you did fairly well this time. I think you did good.
All right, guys. I think this is it for me.
Yeah, I think I'll stop too. It's getting pretty.
It's getting pretty late.
Well, I mean, it's only like it's not even 5 o'clock. But yes, we got other
I
stuff.
know, but
We got
other stuff, man.
Yeah, maybe we can come back tonight, tomorrow. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
Good streaming with you, Dernan. Always a pleasure to see you, buddy.
Always a pleasure.
All right, good streaming with you as well, Matthew.
Yep. It was
All right.
fun. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, bye, everyone. Talk to you all.
Adios.